I thought we were going to be drinking something that was low. Hey!
Hello and welcome to the Bourbon Blend. I'm Courtney, and this amazing piece is Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay.
Welcome, and we are so glad you are joining us this evening. We started off our first sip of the night with something that we had a couple weeks ago.
Green
which
River.
Is the Green River. This one is the single barrel, though.
It's a song by
Not the
Creedence.
full proof. The full proof is my favorite from Green River, but this is a good one. It's a good runner-up.
It is delicious. What up, guys? Glad to have you back for another week. I was worried last week that we weren't going to be able to get Courtney back in time for the show this week, but we are.
Yes, I'm here.
She was at
and I am ready. I was at a conference, an early childhood education conference for 3 nights, 3 days, 3 nights, and made it back today. Enjoyed it, had a good time, learned a lot. Hopefully I will be able to impart the wisdom that I learned to my fellow staff members.
I was going to say on dealing with your husband.
Well, yes, we did talk about communication.
We're good at communication.
I know, I'm just saying that.
75 years together.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we got some legends in the chat. I saw, I don't know that he's here at the moment, but Kanuman was here earlier.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we've got Cassidy P, Chipper, Blake is drinking that Russell's Reserve. Mike's here. HD, who may be a new one or maybe an old one under a new handle. I'm not sure. Yes. And Dixie Viper, of course, the legend himself. Glad to have all of you guys here. T-Roy Tiger. T-Roy Tiger is here as well. Glad to see you guys. Mm-hmm. Hanging out. Chipper says he may have to go out for a minute, but that would be all right. And
wait a minute. You told me that she wasn't at that conference.
I think he's fucking with you.
Oh.
Because I asked him and he said...
Wait a minute.
He said, no, she's asleep. And
no.
But now he's...
Now you're messing with me.
Messing with you now.
There were busloads from Mobile there. Normally this conference takes place in Mobile, but this year it was in Birmingham. So anyway.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes, anyway.
That's not where Cuz is. Cuz is in Hampstead, Alabama.
Yeah, that's a legendary place in its own right.
We know that for a fact. All right, so tonight we're going to be drinking. He says IMFOS. We're going to be drinking some different Old Forester expressions. We got the 1910, which we love. Mm-hmm. And then we also have the extra old 1910 that we snatchified in Lexington.
Yes.
Well, no, I take it back. The batch 1 we got in Louisville.
Yes.
Batch 2 we got in Lexington. So we're going to try those.
No?
Yeah, we got it at Liquor Barn with a British guy. Told us.
And that's in Louisville.
Oh, it was in Louisville. Yeah, I forgot that guy's over in...
It's okay.
Springhurst?
Yes, correct.
All right, cool. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do that. We got pictures, including a special picture for Cassidy P. Mm-hmm. And we've also got some bourbon news, some actual significant bourbon news. And then we're going to do Jay's Corner.
Yes, very exciting.
J-A-I.
Yes.
Jay's Corner.
Yes.
Just stoked to see you guys here. Let's see what's going on. Chipper says, mine's going to be some bourbon, lemon juice, and honey, basically real cough syrup. What's this? Is this a toddy?
Yeah, hot toddy.
Cassidy P says, I go with Old Bardstown Bonded, honey, lemon, and throat coat tea.
Nice. Look at that.
Cousin says he's sipping on some Warehouse H.
All right.
Which sounds delicious. And I mentioned earlier, Blake is drinking that Russell's. So nothing but good news there. And they also got some good news on the stock market. We'll talk about that when it's news time, Courtney. All right. Let's get this thing underway.
Let's get this party started.
Old Forester.
This was one of my favorites back in the day. I still think it's a nice quality bourbon, but I just like things that are higher proof now. I like higher proof point. I like to start at least 100. I usually like to be inching around 110 for my starter bourbons now, but I did like this. It always tasted really good to me. So I'm interested in having it. I haven't had it in a minute.
It has been a minute. Sweet Cindy said she finally found that Sazerac 100 rye.
Oh,
got
a liter bottle.
Got a handle.
Wow.
26.
Nice.
Some parts of the country you could sell that for an easy $60.
That's nice.
Remember when our nephew, our nephew,
our nephew.
when he saw Sazerac down here, he goes, "Oh my God."
Mm-hmm. That stuff goes for a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. Old Fine Whiskey is called that because it's based on what may very well the whiskey have tasted like in 1910. They had a fire on the line at the Old Forester Distillery in downtown Louisville, and they were panicked because the shit was all messed up. So they took the bourbon that they had distilled and put it in barrels to kind of like rebarrel it, double barrel it, because they had to put it somewhere.
Gotta stick
And
it
they had
somewhere.
these empty but already charred barrels, and so that was the birth, I guess, of double-barreled bourbon.
Look at you.
So that's what 1910.
Look
Old
at our
Farmer's
historian. That's amazing. Okay, let's hear this pop. It's a new bottle, so it should be a good one. A good one. Ugh. And Old Forester does have real cork, so.
That is a
that
terrific
was
one.
fabulous.
That might be the best one we've had, Courtney.
That was a very fabulous pop. I really like that one.
If that had just sprayed,
Good job, buddy.
If that had just sprayed in this area, I think
That's
it would
really
have been
nice. That was a good one. That was a good one.
better.
Look at
Dressed up
that.
here.
Yep.
Hey, you don't got to give me a whole bunch here.
Why not? You big
know.
baby.
You
This
big
is only
baby.
93.
You big baby.
Yeah, big baby.
Let's see.
right.
Cousin says 110 for the starter bourbon. Love it. All right, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Let's see. Sweet Cindy says haven't had the 1910. Like the high proof, so she probably likes the
Yes, the one.
which is
the
Courtney's all-time
1920.
favorite, I think. At least the ones you can get.
Yes.
This is from Shively, technically, but Louisville, Kentucky. Doesn't have an age statement, but we know it's at least 4 years to be a straight bourbon, which it is, and 93 proof, which I feel like if this was sold at 100 or 110, this might be the all-timer. But some
It's a
people-
very solid bourbon.
Some
but
people
it's
don't
not.
like the lack of proof on it.
Yeah,
They think it thins it out. Amazing nose on this. This is one of my top 5 noses.
it does have an amazing.
So
it's
good.
Very,
It's deliciously oaky,
yeah, it's like
and then you get some chocolate in there.
I get both of those. You and I are agreeing on
It's
that.
a great nose. I mean, that
Yeah, it's
might
a
be
very mild nose. It's not burning any of your. What are your nasal hairs called?
Yeah, your hair's de nasal.
What are they called? There's like some little technical name for them.
Cilia?
Oh, maybe.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm a sports writer. I don't know shit. All right. All right, so, God bless. It tastes great. Chocolate, cherry, maybe a little bit of creme brulee.
I'm not gonna say it tastes great.
It's dark chocolate, which is not something that you like, typically. Cassidy P says 4 briquettes on the pop. It
Yeah,
was
that
an
was
amazing
amazing. That
pop,
was an
Cassidy
amazing
P, and
pop.
you made it happen. Chipper also says best pop ever. HD says just picked up the Old Forester 1924, which is the purple top, right? Which is delish.
He said Old Fitz 7. This Old Fitz 9.
That's an Old Fitz 9 that we were going to have on a future show.
Yes, it's so. God, I love that decanter. It's so cool.
I like that they're pushing Old Fitz. They're trying to make Old Fitz more accessible, I guess, for regular folks like me and you. So I'm looking forward to that. And you don't have to buy when you get that Old Fitz 7 HD, you can either get it in a regular bottle or you can get it in the cool decanter.
Oh, it comes in the decanter
It
too?
cuts the price a little bit,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So that's pretty rad. Dixie said he would love to have a 1924.
Yeah,
Me and
that's
Cuz
good.
and you and Becky, we
1924
ran
is
across
good.
that down on the Florida Panhandle, and
Yeah, we decided.
old girl was
snack it
like,
up.
"Yeah, sure, you guys can have that. It's only 120." We were like,
Yes.
"We'll take it. We'll definitely take. We'll take
Yeah.
2."
Yeah, exactly. It was yummy.
Folliculi?
Maybe so. I don't know.
Folliculi. Thank you, Cassidy P. Dr. Cassidy P, I should say.
I don't.
Let's see. Cousin says the 10 isn't as oaky as the Woodford double oaked, in my opinion. I feel like on Reddit in particular, people always go, well, if you like 1910, you need to step up and get the double oaked. And I don't agree.
Oh, well, you have those people too that want to make a 1915 where they mix the 20 and the 10.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, y'all big bunch of babies.
You can
Go for
also
the 20.
mix this and the DO, the double oaked. And some people think that's really good too. but-
Interesting. I am remembering it differently than I did before. I don't get any fruit at all. No fruit at all.
Just maybe a little dark cherry. Mike says, is the proper way to deal with nose hair clipping or snipping? Courtney, thoughts? We just have a little thingy. that we
Clipping
use.
or snipping? I don't know what the difference is. Clipping would be with a motorized thing.
That's what
Or
I would
snipping is with definitely clipping.
do. That's
Then.
what I would do.
Yes.
Let's see. T. Roy says, I like the Old Forester Bottled and Bond 7-year. I got to think about this. Old Forester Bottled and Bond 7-year?
I don't know. Oh, that's like the original, isn't it?
Bottled and Bond. Is that the green?
I don't
He's supposed to
know.
be talking about the green. I guess it's the 100 proof.
Maybe.
but would still go
Yeah, if
with
it's bottle and bond, it's going to be 100.
the Heaven Hill bottle and bond, which we absolutely adore. T-Roy, 100% agree. We've also got Detlef. Oh, wait, hold on. Mr. Mom is back.
Hey, welcome
From the greater
back.
Okmulgee area. Love to have you back,
Welcome
bro. Glad to have that. And also, Foolproof Hunter is here with us
Look at
tonight. He
that.
says, yo, yo, yo.
Welcome.
And I love that. Love to see you here at Foolproof Hunter. Detlef Shrimp says, what up, blenders? Driving around Chattanooga trying to find some buffalo trace, but no luck. So I might be a little short on commentary tonight.
Well, you can always find a bottle of Old Forester. Those will always be available. So, yeah, no, you might
and T-Roy Tiger says,
come
yes.
right along one of them.
Old Forester Green is the 100 proof, yeah. Which we haven't, we need to drink that a little bit more, maybe.
It's been a minute.
I really like this bourbon. I just wish it was a little, I feel like if it had a higher proof, it would have more complexity or something to it.
It does have it lingers on the palate.
But it has such a great nose. I could sit here and just sniff it all night, you know?
It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good.
That's what she said after her SDF. Is that what you call it? No, FDS.
Stop.
You know what FDS stands for?
Yes.
What?
Feminine deodorant spray.
Oh, yes.
When you have to, if you got to spray it out, girl, you just need to wash it out.
Some guys prefer...
Syrup.
What?
Syrup.
Some people prefer SDF. Some men prefer STP, if you know what I mean.
Stanky pussy?
No, STP is like motor oil. A girl that fucking has pistons and goes...
Okay.
All right, we're going to move on from
All
here.
right.
Let's just move on.
I don't know what that means.
Means it has some engine. You know what I mean? That's
I got you.
Some go about her.
I thought we were talking about stanky parts.
I was giving you 3.
Anyway.
Mr. Mom says he's sipping on some Fresca, which I've not had in a minute.
Fresca. I have not had
And
Fresca
tequila.
in a minute either. All right.
Mr. Mom says FDS stands for Fixed Distinct.
Exactly. First of all,
Nicely
that is
done.
not something that, you don't put chemicals down there. Just wash it out.
I would never do that. A little old fashioned.
Hello and welcome.
One of my absolute favorite channels
We're
on
starting
all
early
the
on the
YouTubes.
Nasty Dog.
He is an amazing YouTuber. Lots of great haul videos with a little old fashioned, and he has the best presentation voice in the entire industry, in my opinion.
Nice.
Like if they had Tate Bourbon, I would want him to be my influencer.
You want him to be the
100%, man. It's just so calm. He should have been in radio. I mean, hell, he might be in radio.
You never know.
They're talking about the UTSA game on, because there's a game on. We're in the middle of a 50-night run where there's a football game on every single night.
Ugh.
It's pretty cool.
That's
We're
terrible.
at like night 7 or something, so we got a long way to go. By the way, the Thunder are playing at home against the hated Washington, well, I call them the Bullets, but the Wizards. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Mr. Mom says he's drinking that Cuervo Blanco.
Oh.
Blanco. I like it. Courtney, this 1910, I like it. Just wish it had a little more bite.
It's all right.
I think it's better than all right, but okay.
I think it's all right.
All right, Old Forester 1910. It's time for the gray.
Courtney's going to go with a 289.
2? You can't do that.
Yes,
no.
I can.
No, you cannot.
I can do what I want.
No.
I'm a grown-ass adult.
I'm pushing the buttons, and you either give it a 2.9 or a 2.8 or a 2.9.
Well, a 289 is a 2.9.
Okay. 2.9 for Courtney. And Jay, the man on the keys, says this is a 3.5.
Oh, 5.
I love this bourbon.
Wow, interesting.
I like that. I just like the chocolate and the cherry and the creme brulee, and it's got a longer hug than you would think for 93. I just wish you could get this. Well, guess what? Maybe there will be someday. Wish you could get higher proof.
Are all these 93 too?
Yes.
Okay.
They apparently proof it down when they go back in.
Okay.
To try to keep it even. You know what I mean? So anyway. Let's see. OTAG is in the house. That stands for Orange Tabby Like Anal Goose. Says, hello, blenders. Heading up to Auburn in the morning.
Oh.
The Auburn Tigers taking on the hated University of
Kentucky Wildcats.
That's right. 6:30 on Saturday night. It's going to be a chilly one.
Was it the last time you came?
I just know it was 09. That 09 game was
when
cold.
it was raining.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Raining and nasty, yes.
Randall Cobb and Darren Woodson, maybe is his name. I don't know, the quarterback. They were pretty good, and they beat Auburn. Maybe not this time. So I hope you enjoy that O-tag. Be sure and layer, my guy. Blake R says 1910 definitely ain't the best old
I agree with you.
Forester. I would agree with that too. I like the blue labels. If you get a hold of a good blue label, that's a home run right there. Anyway, I think it's a good bourbon. All right, moving on to the next one. We're going to go with the 117 series, extra, extra old batch 2.
Why are we going with 2 first?
Because I have a graphic for batch 2.
All right, here we go.
I didn't make a graphic for batch 1, so
let me see about this.
It doesn't really matter.
Let me see what this pops like. It's a little bottle, so it's probably not going to be that great.
With great advice.
That was a good one, too. I was expecting less with a smaller bottle.
That was a good pop, man.
That is nice.
HD says, buy what you like. That is incredible advice.
Good job, Old Forester.
Sounds like stupid, but, you know, like, so it sounds too basic, but it's actually great advice.
Yes.
Great advice. Because we spent, me and Courtney, and I think a lot of you guys did, cousin Becky did too, for sure, chased stuff, you know, right around COVID, maybe a little bit after COVID, that we kind of regret in a way. Because sometimes you just buy shit, you don't know what you're getting.
Right.
Tastes like butthole. And then you've got $100 or whatever into a bottle that you're not happy with.
Did you turn the air down up here?
I haven't touched the air because it was cold, but I'm
already warm.
Okay,
the bourbon already made me warm.
What's funny is that the temperature is already lower than it would normally be.
Well, you know, maybe it's just the hot flash from this old lady.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, thank you for hooking me up with the AC, even when it's probably...
Turning it down to 68.
Yay!
Isn't it wonderful?
Look, here comes the air. Look, wait, look. Oh, it lit up because Jay returned.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's amazing. Okay, let's see about this nose.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to check this out. Foolproof Hunter said 1924 is my favorite, but the price knocks it way down. That's right. Best case scenario on that Foolproof is probably 125 maybe on that. Probably a little bit more. So, yeah, that's a tough one. And Courtney's real big on value, too, so I don't know that she would. But that has the best nose of any bourbon we've ever had. The 1924 has just an amazing nose. So this is going to be...
this better than the other.
This... the extra extra old is going to be 1910, which is already double barreled. Then goes into a heavily charred barrel for 24 months. So this is technically triple oaked.
It doesn't taste that to me. It doesn't taste like I usually reuse
Well,
the
it's not
referral
super old.
of gnawing on the inside of a barrel, and I don't get that with this.
So this
is
nose,
good. I like this. I like this.
This nose smells different than the one we had before. I smell more oak, but it's pleasing oak. It's just really pleasing oak. It's not a fiery oak. It's just
I've determined I definitely like a fruity taste in my bourbon of some sort, either at first on the tongue or finish. Like I need some sort of fruit in it, and this just has zero fruit for me.
This is not fruity.
No, not at all. And by fruity, I don't necessarily mean sweet. It can be citrusy. I just need some kind of fruit.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Foolproof says small thing, big pop. He's talking about you, Courtney. Cuz his pops are rocking tonight. He's giving you some love right there. He was saying in the group chat.
It's not the size of the bottle.
He was talking about in the group chat how much he appreciates your popping, Courtney.
That's right. It's the size of the bottle.
Mr. Baum says, nice pop. It's not the size of the bottle, as Courtney was getting a kick out of that. By the way, Cassidy P, I think, said that he and Mrs. Cassidy P went to see Paul McCartney, right?
They're going to see him.
Oh, they're going to see him. Okay. And he was talking about that here. We're getting excited. We have the regular seats, but have heard some of the VIP seats get early entry for preset.
Can't imagine the extra charge on that.
Which is when he sings some of his lesser-known songs, like Press from 1986.
Maybe he sings Yellow Submarine.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I do doubt it. I do want to say something.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
No, it's on brand here. So if you watch the Disney epic about the Beatles that it came out during COVID, a lot of you guys might have seen that. So they gave Ringo like an opportunity to write some of his own shit, right? And he did like Yellow Submarine and Octopus's Garden and some of this other stuff. He asked the other guys to help him because, he's the drummer. And John Lennon laughed at him and Macca laughed at him. But they had some great footage in that documentary of George Harrison genuinely like sitting down and like helping him get this stuff put together. And it really, not that I had a bad feeling about George Harrison anyway, but I felt like that was a real window into him. He was a caring, sensitive, thoughtful person, which I would not say about Paul McCartney or John Lennon.
Well,
one man's opinion. Otag says he's not been able to find the 1924 yet, but the search continues. It sounds like at the Meekum Auto Auction when he goes, the auction goes on. When they don't get there. Ravin is here. He says, sorry I'm late.
Oh, we're happy to see you.
Totally
Thank
understandable.
you for joining us.
He's got a very young one in the house now, so there you go. Let's see. Ravin says, nice hockey sweater, Jay. I know.
Of course.
I've been thinking about getting some other ones just to change it up, but it's like I feel like I'd be cheating on the Kraken.
Yeah, I know. You're such a Kraken fan.
Well, I'm kind of a Capitals fan, I guess, sort of. I like
are?
the Oilers. I like the Vegas Golden Knights. That's one thing. Mike says, Jay, do you wash that sweater yourself or do you dry clean it? Great question, Mike. The answer is
in the washer here.
no, it doesn't go anywhere. I don't wash it.
Okay, well, we don't need the answer to that.
Courtney, I just sit here for an hour and then I put it back. Like, I'm not sweating. I'm not doing anything, and there's no fluids on it.
Okay.
Do you know what soaking is? Moving on. Chipper says, George is my daughter's favorite Beatle.
Okay.
I guess that means his favorite is probably not George.
Okay.
But there's reasonable arguments for actually any of the four. The way that Ringo was so sweet to Linda McCartney, her name was Linda Eastman at the time, her kid, it was like Uncle Ringo.
Right.
And everybody else kind of acted like she was a problem, and then Ringo was really sweet to her. So
Well, I know who was a problem in that and the stuff we watched.
Blake says, boo the Capitals. I say that living in Capitals territory.
Oh, dang.
Wonder who you pulling for, Big G? Be curious to know. Cassidy P says, lucky hockey sweater. Can't wash it or you'll jinx the next blend. That's it. Thank you.
I know, we won't have thousands on next time.
Also, Blake says, Ringo. Yeah, thank you to Taylor Swift for
Exactly.
sending
Thanks,
all our
Tay
folks to
Tay.
us. She's good people, absolutely. Not sure how I feel about this one yet, Courtney.
I like it better than the first, but I'm not in love with it.
I agree with you that I thought it would be an oak bomb, and it's not. I'm getting a little bit of sweet on this, which I didn't get any in the first one.
Yeah, it is sweet, but it's not fruity sweet for me.
Ravin says, Jay's hockey sweater, thank you for using the correct terminology, is akin to smoking jacket. He puts it on to enjoy fine brown
That is
waters.
true. Excellent. Yes. Excellent
Blake says,
analogy.
I'm a St. Louis Blues fan.
Okay.
I like the St. Louis Blues. That is one of the only hockey teams I have actually seen in person.
I love their jerseys. I love their jerseys. Well, I'm sorry.
I do too.
Their sweaters.
Yes, thank you, Courtney. I would have accepted either one from you.
From you. From the little lady over here.
The little lady. My dad and I used to go to Blues games every other year, maybe once a year, I don't know, every other year, in the old stadium there called the Checker Dome. And it was old. I bet it was from the 20s. It was super old. But, yeah, I love the Blues sweaters. They are great. Courtney's 100% right on that. Let's see. Mike says, that's totally the best answer, Jay, talking about my sweater. Just like never cleaning Boss leathers back in the day. Absolutely.
Of course.
And HD says, taste is subjective. That is 100% true.
For sure.
That's why you get 2 Tates for the price of 1.
Ha ha ha.
Although Snortney is definitely more highly valued than me.
Not.
She's ATI and I'm KinderCare Learning Centers on the stock market. That's what it is.
No.
Which is $5.65 versus
that's
$108.
terrible. That's terrible. It's terrible.
Or better yet, your Mercado Libre. Trades for almost $2,500 a share now.
Okay. Excellent.
All right, let's see what else is going on. I got the stock market on the brain today, guys. Sorry. Google was up big, and so we're always happy when that happens. Cassidy P says, that's solid. Chipper, we love taking kiddos to shows. Just can't swing the cash.
I wouldn't do that. I mean, you got young kiddos, too. It's not like Chip's got young adults.
Chipper says, after Sunday Little Chip number 2, we'll have seen Ringo, Paul, and the now defunct Love Vegas.
Okay, this is
show.
an open pop. Not as good.
Very
but still.
bassy.
Yeah,
Very
still.
bassy. All right, I'm glad we're jumping right over to this. So I don't have a graphic for this one
Because it's the same thing.
because we added it late. But this is batch one.
This is from earlier.
Of
and
the extra old.
It's had a little time to breathe.
So this is older, yeah, and it's been around a lot longer.
But we must have liked it because it's...
I offer that up to people when they show up sometimes, you know, folks. Of course, Cuz and Becky can drink anything they want at any time. However, the other folks, depending on how much we like them, we either offer it or we don't. HD says 2 tastes are better than 1. 100%. I trust hers better, though. I trust Courtney more in pretty much everything, anywhere, except for Rush songs, 80s music, or Beatles music. She doesn't know shit.
No. Well, just music in general. I know I like a song, and I may be able to tell you who sings it. I would never be able to tell you what year it was. Well, not never. In the 80s, I can get a couple of those, but in general, no. I know I can sing every lyric to a song, but that doesn't mean I know who performs it.
When you sang Every Time You Go Away, you said take a piece of meat with you.
Yes, that was when I was like 10 years old. Stop.
It's not about meat, okay?
It's not about me.
Blake says he got into the
But
blues.
Michael Jackson is what? What is it? His song is...
I can name a lot of them.
No, the weird lyric.
Oh, PYT. Tender Loving Care.
No.
I don't know. You have to think about that one. Blake says, I got into hockey back when Brett Hull and Wayne Gretzky. A lot of people don't remember that Gretzky played for the Blues.
Yes.
And I kept cheering for the Blues even when Brett Hull stuck it to them and left. I loved Brett Hull until then. This is definitely the 90s. I'm not sure exactly what year that would have been. Maybe 94-ish, 93. No, 93 he would have been playing for the Kings, so a little bit after that. But anyway, if you guys haven't been to the Checker Dome, well, you can't go to the Checker Dome now. I wish you guys could have. It closed a long fucking time ago, but it was really cool. Brandon H., last name redacted, says, hey, fam. I know he's going by his real name here, but he is a bunker legend and also a bourbon blend legend. You may know him better as a different handle. I don't want to out him.
Out him.
That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, he might be on a different product, a different laptop, phone, iPad.
Speaking of that, I got a new computer this week.
Yes, Jay got a new toy.
A new Mac Studio with the M4 Max chip in that bitch, and we're going to try to run the the brain drain on that Saturday.
I thought...
What could go wrong?
Are you really?
I think I'm going to give it, yeah. Because it's been pretty seamless.
You're going to move it over?
Yeah, the transition's been pretty seamless.
Okay. All right.
I got 64 gigs of RAM on that bitch, and I think it's
64 gigs.
I know, it's overkill totally.
You remember, like, back in the day?
Yeah.
Like your first one, remember the one we had in the apartment? What was that?
We were looking for 128 megs of RAM.
Oh my God. That's when we had dial-up AOL. Pay by minute. Oh.
Yeah, but then remember I found that cheating app that would allow us pay like a third of the price?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Mom says, go Stars. That's one of the teams I've actually seen. Blues, Stars, and we saw the Coyotes, which were at the time were the Phoenix Coyotes, but I think they're anyway, it was a while ago.
I can't tell you who they are now.
Hockey's awesome when you're there. Mm-hmm. It's not great on TV. It's okay on TV, but it's
you
great
saw the Stars.
in the arena. Who, me?
Yeah, you
That's
saw
what
the
I just
Stars.
said. Mm-hmm. At American Airlines Arena. Mm-hmm. HD says, pretty young thing. I want to love you.
PYT.
Pretty young thing. You can lick me.
Those are the wrong
on my balls.
Wrong lyrics.
I think it's the right lyrics.
Wrong lyrics.
Runner 24 is here. Sure, the new computer will be just Saturday. Better ensure that you have some extra bourbon just in case. Runner 24, when I was doing the show last week, said, oh, you're going to do it on a new computer, huh? What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? And what meltdowns can we watch Jay do live on the air?
I can't do this live, guys. It's been really good. The transition was really easy.
We're going to need to practice on Saturday morning. With like your phone line.
We can do some practice, all right.
Shut up. Oh, my goodness.
As Warren G said, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Well, YouTube's going to ban me one of these days.
Exactly.
Let's see. Cassidy P says, sadly, I will miss the drain. Going from Breeders' Cup races to my morning jacket show. MMJ from Louisville, Kentucky, of course. Fingers crossed, Hubert garners the W against the Big Blue Nation. That's right. Breeders' Cup Classic. Well, a bunch of Breeders' Cup races are going to be tomorrow and Saturday at Del Mar this year in beautiful Southern California. And the classic, unfortunately, got a kick in the nuts when Sovereignty scratched due to a viral infection.
Cassidy P going to Del Mar?
No, he's not going to Del Mar, but he is. He's going to bet that.
Oh, okay.
And Cuz says brain drain Halloween edition. We're going to be doing some Halloween editioning here on our street tomorrow night. I think with Cuz, Becky, J Dub, and B Dub. I guess we call her B Dub. I don't know. I never called her that. Chipper says JGT needs to set up a conference call line for if the stream crashes.
What could go wrong?
You guys are making me think twice about it because my old computer's still working okay, and it's in place.
You're gonna have to do it at some point. So the question is, do you do it this week or next week?
Runner 24 says Hugh has about 0.64 GM of RAM.
That's pretty funny.
Vin, thank you for your support. He says, I'm sure the brain drain will go flawless, and if it doesn't, it would be on brand with the Auburn offense.
True.
Very, very good. Mm-hmm. Courtney, I don't know about this one. Oh, shit, we didn't do a grade for the first one.
Oh, we didn't.
Golly.
I'm going to say 3.1 because I liked it better, but it's still not great.
Batch 2, you're going with a 3.1. I'm going with a 3.0 flat for that one. So let's put that one out on the board, okay? You actually went ahead of me on that one. That's exciting. You're such a school marm. You don't usually...
What'd you give it?
3.0.
Oh, okay.
That was okay. The problem, and the price is a factor, too.
Of course.
It's very rare. We got our first one from the distillery. The second one we found at Liquor Barn, but...
Mm-hmm. Liquor Barn. Thing I like about Liquor Barn is that they have a whole tasting bar.
And a big-ass tasting bar. And so you can try... like when we were there, we'd already had enough bourbon that day, but the general manager of the store, British guy, he's amazing. He's like, Jay's like, well, I don't know which one of these to get. He's like, well, pick one up and we'll go put it on the bar over here and you can try it. And I said, bro, I didn't need that.
We don't need to do that. He's like, oh, we can do that. Come on. I'm like, wait, what?
Blake reminds us that the coyotes that we saw are now the Utah Mammoth.
I did not know that.
And they're playing great is what I heard.
I did not know that. I guess they're in Salt Lake City?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watch the Thunder all the time, so I don't even have time for hockey right now, but whatever. Mr. Mom says, drag out the Commodore 64. My man, I played on the Commodore a lot back in the day. Like 87, 88, 89 for sure. Wilderness and Whiskey is here with us.
Hey, thank you for joining us. Yes.
Glad to have you as part of our bourbon community on YouTube. Amazing folks. And I feel like such a kinship with them, even though I've never met them, never talked to them.
Yeah.
I feel like they're part of the family. Chip says, lick her barn? No, thank you.
Oh, come on. You want to bust those doors wide open. Come on now.
Kanuman says they are playing at the Delta Center. Sounds like Kanuman's probably been there front row.
Maybe so.
We're going to watch the Mammoth in a week, and it'll be Kanuman up on a plexiglass.
Plexiglass, shaking it.
You big baby, get up! That's awesome. Let's see. Brandon says, anyone getting 09 Kentucky vibes
this really
cost
$150?
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, shit.
I know.
No, it didn't cost that.
Other people pay more than that.
It did not cost $150.
Oh, it did.
Oh, never mind. Then it's a one then.
I didn't have the receipt, so I don't know exactly what we paid. I knew it was more than I wanted to pay. I like batch 1 better, Cordy. Mm-hmm. It tastes a little sweeter and a little less oaky.
It is a little sweeter.
So for me, that's going to be a 3.3. I like that.
It's going to be a 3.1 for me now because I did not look at that price point.
That sounds like a Courtney problem.
Yeah, that is a Courtney problem. You're right. You are right. You are correct.
Brandon, I don't know, man. Kentucky was kind of an upstart team at that time, and I don't feel like they are right now. Although Auburn is approximately where it was in 09, now that I think about it. Because 08 was a disaster. 09, they were trying to put their shit back together with Gus, who wasn't sucky at the time. Who was actually kind of new and innovative. Had Chris Todd at quarterback. Mario Fannin. So they were kind of coming together. I still think Auburn's going to win the game, but as a sports reporter, I'm kind of pro watching the world burn because it's more exciting for me. Mm-hmm. So it'd be kind of cool if you lost and just to see how he's going to explain that away. But the problem for me also is that I'm a message board moderator.
And so it'll be on fire.
And the bunker's already just completely over Hugh. Like 3 weeks over Hugh. And
It's funny when you're trying to watch the Raiders on Sunday, and between like when you left the house and walked across the street and sat back down over there was like 120 comments.
Yeah,
like,
it was on fire.
Everybody's ready to chat it
That
in.
was after the other loss. There's a bunch of losses. They all kind of run together.
Loss.
Kadima says, never seen a game in the Delta Center. However, I am fascinated by the transformation. Yes. I'm not familiar with that exactly, that transformation, but the Mammoth's doing great over there. Don Dicken is here.
My Dutch brethren.
Says, hey now. Don was great on the drain last week as well, and he's just a great member of the community. We love to have him. And I think we can claim him as part of our Montgomery brethren as well. I think he's a Montgomery guy.
I believe you're correct.
Obviously living in Maastricht now, but
yeah, before that.
From Montgomery. Mm-hmm. Let's see. T-Roy says, I know everyone talks of the 3-2 special, but that 08 Tennessee game was the only Auburn game I ever took a nap watching. I don't think that I remember that one. Was that the one where Auburn got beat on some long passes or something like that? I don't. No. My friend Philip Marshall can remember every fucking game, like in detail. That's and crazy. He's like 80 years old, and here I am at 53, and I can't remember this shit. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Well, you put other storage in there, like 80 songs.
That's actually true, yes. Chipper says, JG, farming AU fan misery for content since 1998. He's not wrong.
That is true.
Also, Sweet Cindy says, my guess is this bottle is not close to worth the price.
No.
No, it's not. It's kind of cool to show, Cindy. You know, like if you've got a friend who kind of knows bourbon but doesn't know, say, I got this little bottle. They go, oh, it's a little $3.75, blah, 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 blah. And it's one you can't buy at the store usually, although we buy it at the store one time.
The 117 series has other versions as well. It has one...
They have a warehouse age, which cause...
And the first responders one.
Yeah, the fireman
one. Yeah, fireman one. So, like, there's other ones, but those are the two that we have.
Because was, I think he's drinking one right now. Mm-hmm. T-Roy corrected me on the 08 Tennessee game. Auburn won the game 14-12, but it was still awful. Well, what we wouldn't take for a win, any win at this point. Don says, I've gotten to where I just get quiet about firing coaches and shit. It doesn't have to be that insane. Solves itself no matter what. Yes, but we need to solve it right fucking now. Okay. Brandon says, speaking of fire, sipping on some Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A120, 136 proof. This reminds me of something I talked to Courtney about. I went to my local ABC store, and I have a good ABC store near us. We do in East Chase. And that's where I got the Old Fine Whiskey. Now then, on the shelf at that ABC store today was...
McKenna,
Henry McKenna 10.
Surprised by that.
Which I'm not sure I've ever seen on the shelf at an ABC store.
In our state. Not in Alabama.
In our state. I saw behind the counter they had a fuck ton, and that is an official term, of purple top Willet. And I don't mean the shitty one, like the good one. Like
that's crazy.
Like the good, I don't know, the estate.
It just goes along with what we were talking about bourbon industry perhaps struggling a little bit. I mean, if this stuff is available on your random... whatever, what is today, Thursday?
They had
at the ABC store.
They had green top Willet on the shelf, which I've never seen. And this isn't like it's just a random day, you know. What else did I tell you? There was some other shit that I was like, what are we doing? Like, this is crazy. I don't remember
what else it was.
But yeah, there were several bottles, 5 or 6 bottles that I saw on the shelves today at Auburn, and I was like, I've never seen this before. And so it kind of dovetails with what we've been talking about, that it's definitely going down. Now, we're going to talk about news here in a minute, and some of that data is actually really good for the bourbon industry, but it seems like over here it's a little easier to find now, which is great for us drinkers. Cindy says, I just found a bottle of E.H. Taylor small batch for $60, cool box, or yeah. What do you call those, little tube?
Canister.
Not worth that price. I think that rye is probably worth that price as a mixer, and it's just delicious in an old-fashioned.
Speaking of a canister, so when I was at this conference, one of the projects that we had to do was utilizing film canisters. And like all the youngins were like, what is this thing? I've never seen this before.
A little black with a gray top?
Yeah, well, no, these were clear, but It was like the Fuji ones, remember, back in the day. But it was funny because all the youngins were like, where do you get these? What is this? I'm like, honey, back in the day, you couldn't just take a picture with your phone and look at it.
The only other time I saw one of those is when we couldn't figure out why we couldn't get pregnant the second time, and they asked me to
make a deposit.
Mm-hmm.
That was not in that kind of container, Joe.
It was 100%.
No, it was
Mike
not.
says,
It had a more secure lid.
I had to go back and ask for a bigger one. Mike says, I bought a single barrel bottle and bond 100 proof today in Coleman for $62. Was it a good buy? I think it was, Mike.
I think it is because you can't get it typically.
It's hard to find. And look, he's in Coleman and he got it at the ABC store, or probably an ABC store. Our friend J Dub, who's basically family on this show, he loves McKenna 10. That's like his favorite. So, yeah, I think that's a good buy, Mike. It's just about whether you like it or not. And Cuz makes a great point about it being hit or miss. It's a single barrel. Some of those barrels are amazing and some of them are just not great. So, but they're always peppery, and I think that's what J-Dub really likes about them. Excuse me, guys. I don't know what's going on. Cuz says 62 is a decent price. I completely agree with that.
Oh, wait. Somebody said they had a closeout on McKenna. Scroll up. Sweet Cindy. There you go.
Okay, Sweet Cindy says, my local grocery store had a closeout of that McKenna bottle for $30. I love that bottle.
Wow. That's a great deal.
Tough to find down here at all. In the state of Alabama. Now, in the state of Georgia, it's everywhere. Sausage Broker, you may know him on the bunker by another name. Well, it's not using his real name, Gavin. Nice evening, bourbon flowing in Auburn, crushing Memphis. Auburn is in its second exhibition game right now in Atlanta, taking on the Memphis Tigers, coached by
by Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway, who, when we were kids, was
a stud.
Was a crowd favorite, and now he's a dirty, cheating bitch.
What are you doing? Hello, Herschel has made his appearance.
I guess we all live long enough to see somebody be the villain, right?
Hirsch, are you going to come back here and speak? Or are you just disappearing? Okay.
Otag says McKenna is about $60 where he's at. I enjoyed it, but know plenty who haven't. Again, like Cuz was saying, it's kind of higher or lower. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not. I don't know. Anyway, Courtney, good stuff here on the Old Forester.
It's good. None of these are my faves.
I like the batch one extra old is probably my favorite thing there. Although I think for the value, the Old Forester 1910 is pretty good. I mean, you're paying $53 for it. And I think it's pretty good value. All right, do we want to go to photos or do we want to go to news, Miss Courtney?
News. News.
It's time for news. It's time for news. All right, Campari sales. This is Wild Turkey and
I don't know what it is.
Wilderness Trail.
Okay.
They're at 4% in Q3, and their overall earnings are up 19%. So that's a bourbon, if you want to call it a bourbon spirit situation where they're doing better. That's great to hear. And of course, Wild Turkey's a wonderful distillery. They have a lot of great stuff, and the Russell's Reserve single barrel or 10-year we think is one of the best buys you can find anywhere. And also, HD asked, what's the proof on the 117? It is 93. So all three of the expressions that we had tonight are 93. Yeah. And they proof it down when it goes into the barrel for the third time for the extra old. I'm not exactly sure why they do that. That'd be a question I'd like to ask. But we don't have an answer for that one. Beam Suntory announced that they're going to have Knob Creek 21 coming out later this year. 100 proof, $250 a bottle, MSRP. And that is going to be the oldest bean product to ever be put on the market.
Interesting.
I am concerned about anything that's that old, to be honest with you.
I agree with you.
Because the Elijah Craig 18...
And Knob Creek is not one that I typically like in the first place, so after 21 years, I don't know that I'd really like it either. So.
Agree. Look at this. Your offspring.
Hello, Maddie T.
I sent some pictures in the group chat to you, Madison. I hope you liked them. I guess she didn't because she didn't comment on them. Let's see. Sweet Cindy says, I'm just short of that $1 billion. Will Four Roses take a discount?
I know, right?
She's working ahead on the news here.
Well, I mean, us thousandaires here.
Oh, I can make a big offer right now. $1,500 cash.
I know, right?
No, I got $2,500.
I might get $2,500 cash.
So Knob Creek 21. That's something that I feel like me and Cuz have a friend that loves Knob Creek. Is it Johnny? I think Johnny got a hold of like some 15-year. Was like, "Hey man, this shit's really good, bro." And then But that's 6
John
years.
at the bar loves it. So.
Oh, he does love Knob Creek, doesn't he? I like Knob Creek, Courtney. And also Four Roses, as Sweet Cindy mentioned, is now for sale. The asking price, at least to start, is $1 billion. Kirin
is the
Japanese company.
Yeah, the parent company. And they were advised to go ahead and depart the bourbon industry due to numbers not typically being so well. So they're trying to sell this off.
Intense competition.
They bought it in, I think it was like 2008.
Yeah, it was close to the millennium.
Yeah, so they're ready to shake that little barnacle off and move on. So anybody has an extra $1 billion sitting around, just go ahead and make your offer.
I mean, I'd be willing to maybe go in with a couple people if you thought that would help a little bit.
I know, just a couple people, maybe 2 or 3.
There's been some chatter about maybe they're going to get into a partnership that nobody's going to want to buy it for $1 billion or whatever. Blah blah blah. I actually went into the rabbit hole a little bit on this. Kirin is buying stuff in the health industry, so they're trying to get into like medications and all that kind of shit. And they just decided that alcohol doesn't really work with that, which is true. So
well, I mean, it is old school remedies like from the apothecary.
Cuz says he's willing to throw in a hundo.
There you go.
Hey, man, that's $100 less. So
that's $100 less.
We only need 999 million, whatever. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see. Cassidy Pieces for relaxing times, suntory times. I like that. It could be a little. What do we call that? A jingle. Blake says Four Roses is phenomenal. I actually like Kirin beer. I do too. I don't think Kirin ruined Four Roses. They didn't. It's been recently winning a lot of awards for being a great bourbon. So. This is good. Stoop Up says, I got about tree fitty.
Tree fitty. Tree fitty.
Brandon thinks that 21-year Knob Creek will taste like toothpicks.
Toothpicks, okay.
Hadn't thought about that.
You know, like, what do you call it? A splinter. Like a splinter.
Let's see. Blake says, well, I'm going back. I'm sorry. Blake says, I've got $250 million to join you, Jay.
Oh, wow.
Cash, of course.
Cash.
He's going to send it to us in quarters. And because he's a video game magnate. And Oteg says, crypto has been down, sorry, but would you take 186?
So close. So close.
That's good good stuff. Cuz says he likes the Knob Creek 15 better than the 18. See, there's a point where it gets too aged. 100% true. All right, time to look at some photos, Miss Courtney.
Yeah.
I've never seen A1 in packets.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. So, like, that's straight up from the sauce drawer. Because you cannot afford Halloween candy anymore.
Yeah. No candy. Y'all
No
get
candy.
these sauce packets.
Wait, you've got over here, you've got Chick-fil-A sauces, you know, because those are the fancy ones over in the
Yeah, I see
bottom
some
left.
Polynesian sauce. And this could be sweet and sour from McDonald's. I think it's that green.
Of course, apparently they like to eat a lot of Chinese food because that's soy sauce, sweet and sour, hot mustard.
You got some duck sauce right here in the middle. Yeah, so.
And they eat a lot of Taco Bell.
A lot of Taco Bell. Yeah.
And then they have on the table maybe like some spray sanitizer and a bottle of Pledge, I guess, to clean up afterwards.
This would be minus points on your food service score.
Yes.
Right here, big time.
Your food service score would be a problem because of the
Big
chemicals next to the food.
Big time. All right, this next one is a montage that Courtney really wanted to post here. Okay, it's a 3-picture montage.
It's a 3-picture. Okay, so I had never seen Jello shots in a giant syringe before until last weekend, and I saw this and partook in it. Partaken. I done put that shit in my mouth. But yes, so there's a what is that? A Jello shot.
Bomb burgers right here. Somebody was drinking bomb burgers earlier, so I'm going to have little bomb burgers.
Yes, so you've got your Jello shot. that's a significant jello shot. Like it's a couple you can't just, well, I guess you could shoot it all at once, but
I shot it all pretty much all at once.
Okay, so then Jay's going to try it. I like the eyes rolling back in your head for this.
And
then this is the after party. That is after the different shots there. So I enjoyed some jello shots on top of the bourbon I had, so it was an enjoyable time. It was fun.
Brandon says, you better check in the package drawer.
Oh, you know what's really funny? Michelle Obama's podcast today, she had Kenan Thompson on there, and she does it with her brother. And so they did Black Jeopardy. Yes. She said, we love Black Jeopardy, but I didn't get to watch it all, but yeah, so I got to see that.
That's pretty cool. Is it Craig, you think, or brother Craig?
Yeah, that's who she says.
The basketball coach, huh? Former basketball coach. He coached the Beavers, Courtney.
The Beavs. Yes. Maddie says that's the exact syringe I use with people's G-tubes in the hospital.
Oh, wow, that's exciting,
That's exciting. These came from Amazon, we learned.
Yes.
And a box of 200.
It was a good time, had by all. Detlef says, found a bottle. Guy was acting funny because I wasn't a regular, so I ended up with some Woodford Reserve. Sad. And Blake says, maybe my new favorite JG photo.
I know, that's what I said.
Just having fun.
I told Jay, I was like, are you sure you want this on here?
Cassidy B says, oh my, Chipper, can we get that JG photo as a Renoir AI style? I knew this was going to happen. Courtney goes, if you don't want to show it, that's fine.
I know, and Jay's like, I'll show it.
I was like, I don't care. I really don't care. Courtney got this picture.
Oh my God, this is my picture, y'all. So I'm just waiting in line to pick up some medicine, and I'm like, damn, this is on the bottom shelf at the Walgreens. Like, really, you can have your own Mari show in your own living room. And the other thing is, it's like, it is a generic paternity test. It's not even like a name brand paternity test. I didn't know you could do a paternity test like in your living room.
We don't want to pay for a name brand.
I mean,
test.
I'm guessing you spit in a tube here or whatever. You get whoever you share the tube with, all the potential fathers, I guess. I don't know.
It's like
It was very interesting.
Like
I was very surprised to see this. I didn't know that you could get that.
Sweet says, Jay, you look like a natural taking notes. That's pretty funny. Don says, Jay, you need a deep six this picture because like that guy that says, delete this, nephew.
I know.
Hell yeah.
Reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Terry. Runner 24 says that will be a bunker meme ASAP.
Yeah,
the funny thing is that C-Web had a picture from Florida when I was deep throating something, and I had it literally coming out of my mouth, and he had it as his avatar for a longest time. Nobody saw it. Nobody realized what was going on. Also, Chipper says the test comes with a tiny porn mag. I like that.
No, I didn't know you could freaking do that. Like, just go up to, like, the Walgreens and find out who the baby daddy is. Like,
I haven't really been in that situation where I needed to know that.
No, I guess if it's an emergency.
Blake says, back it up, Terry. Terry, oh Lord, Terry.
Oh, Lord, Terry.
Look at this tape I found at Eastbrook. Found the Ace of Base, the Sign home video.
The home video.
VHS.
Yes, look at that.
Man,
That's
they look
amazing.
like some real winners. I think they had like 1 year where they were hot, 1994, and that was it.
That's amazing.
Last we heard of them. There's a picture I took of Courtney.
Bad hair picture, but
we went to, well, she were at work, to be fair.
Yes.
She's wearing the Max Crosby jersey on Jersey Day.
Yes, Jersey Day, KinderCare. Yes, had to wear the Max Crosby jersey. And one of the kids who is 4 years old says, hey, that's Max Crosby. I said, what? I couldn't believe it. I said, how do you know that? He said, it's Max Crosby. I was very impressed.
I wish he'd have said he plays for the worst team in the NFL.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't have argued with him.
Exactly.
This is the picture for Cassidy P. I pulled this out of the vault. A picture that has never seen the light of day since the moment I shot it. And I thought you would find this interesting. That is, of course, Coach Sonny Smith, the beloved Coach Sonny Smith, a great color man on basketball radio broadcasts. And Courtney, I'm going to give her full credit. She knew the other coach in the UK sweater had a...
I said he has an initial, he's known as his initial and middle name, and then I said, Joby Hall.
Joby Hall. So those are two guys that coached against each other, I reckon.
Back in the day.
Yeah, so I took that picture in 2017. It was actually the 16-17 season in Rep Arena. where Coach Sonny was doing
We got
radio
some
at
comments over
halftime.
here.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh no, Cassidy P.
Cassidy says, fingers crossed that Max, spelled correctly, comes home to Detroit.
You need to close your dirty mouth.
Get your ass out of here, man.
Yes.
I want to ban your
Close
ass.
that dirty mouth of yours.
Cassidy P says, whoa, Joe B and Sonny. Absolutely. That was, I thought me and Cassidy P would enjoy that one. And Chipper says, get that woman a Tequila Spikes 55 with the shadow box letters. That is old school Auburn right there. I like that. And Dixie says, miss Coach Sonny.
Aww.
Well, unfortunately, when you spell it like that, it makes you think you're talking about the former baseball coach. To whom Jay Jacobs said, you ain't getting a dime, brother. But Coach Sonny Smith, yes, very, very missed. Coach Randall's good on the radio broadcasts, but he's not as good as Coach Sonny, I'd be honest with you. And this is a very shitty thing to say, but Mike says Max is literally wasting his football life right now.
Mike. Jeez, that's
Do you want to get banned, Mike? I love you, but you might need to take some time to think about what you've just said.
That is not nice.
Disrespectful.
Oh my gosh.
Cuz is not going to be happy with this either. He will not stand for this kind of bullshit. Cassidy B says, I can only imagine the stories those two can regale folks with. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a pleasure meeting Joe B. Hall. He's a very nice man. And Coach Sonny, of course. I don't know as though they get nicer than Coach Sonny. Don says Sonny can't stand a referee. Boy, he gives him hell, doesn't he? He really does give him hell. And Cuz says all the heresy. Unbelievable. Disrespect, man. It's fucking disrespectful.
Mike, that was not nice, Mike. Not nice.
Is that all the pictures we have?
I think so.
God, okay. I thought we had more. My bad.
The paternity test.
We got the Hamacy, of course. We got to work through these a little bit. And the Hamacy with the clay that we really... We appreciate Chip doing this for us.
I appreciate the graphic nature of the mold growing on that.
Got Madison, of course, and Skibbity Maddie on her bar crawl, which is amazing. We never get tired of that. Of course, I'm partied out in this picture. And then Courtney, we're coming up on the staff party.
Yeah, we are.
There's Courtney on the left, Courtney Skibbity, and
but
of course...
see, wait, the funny thing is on the Skibbity, like, look at my eyeballs compared to how my eyes really are.
Well, they always have big eyes.
I know, but my eyes are, like, barely open.
This Monet or Renoir is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is good work. And we always finish with this one right here.
That is an amazing picture.
Let's see. Brandon says, speaking of Jay Jacobs, is he our GOAT AD? Well, I'm sorry you didn't think I did a good job, Brandon, but I was pretty good. I'm talking about David Housel.
Yes.
You sent me a David Housel.
I did.
Was
I
it a
sent
tweet
him
or something?
No, a Facebook post from David Housel yesterday.
Sweet Cindy says, one of my favorite Twitter follows is Rex Chapman, the former Kentucky sharpshooter from Apollo High School in Owensboro, Kentucky, home of Green River, and one of the greatest high school players ever in the state of Kentucky, and a state that has a lot of great high school players in its history, including from Ballard High School, Allen Houston.
DeJuan Wheat.
DeJuan Wheat.
There's something in there.
Yeah, well, let me drink it. I don't need a whole bunch more.
Oh, my God. The nose on this. Oh.
Oh, this. Oh, I didn't realize you were breaking this out now.
Oh, my goodness. That is. This is the baby right here.
She's getting toasted barrel peerless.
Oh
which
my
is,
gosh.
I forgot to even show that graphic earlier.
That nose. Oh.
These are our top pours of the year. Peerless toasted barrel, which is what she actually just pulled out. That's what this is right here. Unfortunately, we've got a number of bottles of this because we made sure Maddie grabbed a hold of a few.
Oh.
Nothing has changed on our list here lately. Wow. We actually had the Demote Derby Town. It was our number 2, and then we had it again, and we dropped it a little bit. Little bit, and the Green River Full Proof jumped up there. So there you go. Some other things. Ravince's Skibbity Courtney is on opioids.
I learned today, too, in my neuroscience lecture today about how love and caring.
Yes.
And emotional support helps give you helps oxytocin in your body, like gives you more oxytocin. So we decided that we were going to have a parent event where we said, come and we're going to give you all the oxy you want because we're going to give them all the hugs they want when they come in.
And when you say that in that state of Alabama.
Yeah, but a lot of people would show up, I bet.
Cassidy B says Walcott Rickhouse just barely beat out Maybelline Fast Gel. Courtney,
Exactly. Just barely.
Madison says y'all need more toasted.
No.
We said,
not
Maddie,
now.
buy it up, girl. Mm-hmm. And Blake says he's given the Russell's Reserve Single Barrel a 3.8 on the Blake scale, which is very good.
Right.
Very good.
It is. It is very good. It is very good.
I think it's almost time for Jay's Corner, Courtney. Is there anything else we're missing before we get there?
Maddie, you're pissing me off.
What'd she say?
Wow, fascinating. You're such a little twerp.
Maddie, I know the stories go on a little bit long sometimes, but there's certainly...
Okay. Y'all...
Oh, I forgot to say my favorite line when you were showing the sauce package. You were talking about how your parents didn't have enough money to give out candy. I was like, you were way too hot to be as poor as you were.
Such a charmer.
I love
Such
saying
a
that.
charmer.
I love saying that. We've been
Such
together
a charmer.
75 years, and I never get tired of saying that.
Such a charmer.
Casty Pieces, hugs, not drugs, y'all.
Exactly.
Or pugs, not drugs. Huh?
Yeah, pugs.
All right, it's time to play that #1 banger that Casey Kasem from the grave has been talking to us about.
Hang on, I got to turn this shit up. Hang on. Let me get the moat control.
All right, here we go.
Puncher.
Streets or shoes and faded jeans in Courtney's corner. We were kings. The bourbon flows and the laughter's loud. We and all so proud.
There it is. That is a certified freaking banger.
Wow.
Certified banger right there.
Wow.
We're going to do top Halloween candy since it's almost Halloween.
It is Halloween tomorrow. We're on Halloween Eve.
By the way, you were going to go as Lydia Dietz. Tell everybody what happened.
Y'all, I'm so devastated. I was going to go as Lydia Dietz, the wedding Lydia Dietz in the red with the, and the gloves and everything. I ordered a costume, and I know when you order a costume from online, you have to order a larger size because they are typically not made in America.
Maverick.
So I ordered something 2 sizes larger, and I could not get it over my chest.
Maverick.
I was devastated, so I cannot wear that tomorrow. So I'm going to have to go as Cinderella. So
I like Cinderella because you get a choker. I get a choker and a hairband.
Yeah, but it's Cinderella, and I've been Cinderella a couple times.
Pug.
But, okay, so top Halloween candy. right.
Dixie Viper wants to see the pug, and I'm trying to get him up here. But
Maverick!
come here, Mav.
So.
By the way, I do have candies. I have them blocked so you get full attention.
I get full attention on my candy?
Yes.
So these are things that I would like to get as bite-sized versions.
Sure.
Okay? Candy corn, I don't ever really typically like candy corn, but you gotta have some candy corn around Halloween.
I like candy corn.
And if you take candy corn with some salted popcorn, that's really tasty.
Maverick, come here.
100 Grand is like my favorite little candy bar, but the little miniatures are even better. Sour Patch Kids, Mike and Ike's.
I'm concerned that he ain't coming. He's probably up
Mavi!
He's probably up to no good.
You want a treat?
Whoa, that'll probably get him.
Sour Patch Kids, delicious because you can get, you can tip 1, 2, or 3 in your mouth at the same time. I like Mike and Ike's in the little teeny tiny boxes. And Butterfingers, they're just so good because they stick to your teeth and they'll give you cavities. It's amazing. So,
Brandon says I ordered a shirt for Halloween and got my delivery confirmation for December 4th.
there you go.
Oh, man. That's funny. Cuz says I could pass on the candy corn, Courtney.
That's fine, but,
I kind of like candy
there's a
corn.
lot of other comments. Scroll back up.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get this one real quick. Mike says I was courtside in the Coliseum in '78 when Joe B. Hall brought the best Kentucky team into Auburn. Kyle Macy, Rick Roby, Goose Givens, Mike Phillips. That is a star-studded team right there.
Right there.
Some big names right there. That's good shit, Mike. What else we got? Runner 24 says that Wolfman Kid looks like he is rocking out to the corner banger
Exactly.
song. Courtney's Corner.
Jay's Corner. Uh-huh.
Tree-torn shoes and faded jeans. In Courtney's Corner, we were kings.
I can't go as a slutty nurse because, I got to go to work with little kids, so that would be an after-hours outfit.
Yeah, how would you explain that to them, right?
Yeah.
Like, Miss Courtney, you look slutty. You go,
Slutty.
You go, how do you know what slutty looks like? And they say, my mom's a streetwalker.
No, I would have some kids that,
Okay.
I had one kid the other day. He's 2 years old. Swear to God, I walked in And the teacher called me, and I walked in, and she goes, she goes, he's rapping. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, he's rapping every single cuss word. There's nothing else but a cuss word. And he's like, shit, piss, fuck, shit, piss, fuck. Like, and I'm like, whoa, we can't do that at school, buddy. Like, it was, I've never seen a 2-year-old do that one.
When we were at your Christmas party last year, some of your teachers said, hey, I know you know NWA. Why don't we sing Boys in the Hood? And I was like, fuck, of course, I know the song. So we start rapping, and there's a lot of words.
There's a lot of words that you should not say
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
And you went,
I didn't remember that part.
you went,
I forgot how, I hadn't actually rapped it in a long time.
The $100 is sneaky underrated. That's right, Chip.
Completely agree,
It
Chip.
is. It
He
is
says
amazing.
Butterfinger Mini, which is a good choice.
Yes.
Reese's Mini, which we'll probably see in a minute. Twix Mini. The $100 is sneaky underrated.
I love $100, man.
I like that. Sweet Cindy says Snickers is the only candy I will still eat.
Oh, really?
A frozen Snickers is unbelievable.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm going to take a look here at Jay's choices. Jolly Ranchers, the little bricks, you know what I mean? Like the little ones. Oh, man, they changed my life when I was introduced to them in 1980 in San Diego, California. Oh, my God. The apples, the watermelons, the cherries. Oh, my goodness.
Grape.
Maybe not so much grape.
I love grape, man.
You can take them. Reese's Mini peanut butter cups.
Are you talking about like the ones that are in the gold foil? Or are you talking about the ones that are in a Reese's package and it's just one?
No, it's going to be in a foil.
Like a gold foil. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
Got
also
you.
take the bigger ones, but I feel like the only place you're going to get those is at Cuz's house.
No, but the Reese's cups, they will do like one full Reese's cup in a package. That was a Halloween treat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that. Peanut M&Ms are always a winner. Blow Pops,
Yeah.
I love the sour apple Blow Pops to me are a huge win. And
You
Mr.
ask Miss
Goodbar.
Audrey, she loves Blow Pops.
Does she? Will she give me a Blow Pop?
Anyway,
from her
yes.
stash?
Mr. Goodbar sucks, Jay. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, it's the best of both worlds. You get a Hershey's bar plus you get peanuts in it.
It's terrible.
That's unbelievable.
No, it's terrible.
And they come with the little, the minis. It's like a little yellow bar, and I always snatch the yellow one first. Anyway, let's see what the other folks are believing is going on here.
Interesting.
Blake R says Butterfinger is unmatched, but man, Snickers got to be on the list. Snickers is pretty damn good. Blake says candy corn is yucky. He's with Coach Mike Leach, who said that was diabolical. Dixie says runts.
I haven't had runts in forever.
Don't
Those
you have
things
some
like,
right now in our bowl
It
downstairs?
might. I don't know, but those things break your teeth.
Yeah.
Candy cigs.
Cassie Reese's Candy Cigs. Reese's Almond Joy, Twix, Nestle Crunch. Another one that we don't see anymore on top of the Candy Cigs are the fucking wax. They look like soda pop bottles.
Oh, yeah.
That were just wax on the
Yes.
outside, and if you bite into them,
and you had juice in it.
yeah, it'll jizz on you or whatever. You never see
Nasty.
those anymore, and I didn't understand
Yes.
why we had to have the wax that tasted like nothing.
I don't know.
And my dad was like, "Just bite it and suck the shit out." I was
Yeah,
like,
like,
"All right, whatever." But
no.
this seems stupid to me. Ravin says candy corn plus peanuts equals greatness.
Oh, okay. I can get that. I can go with that.
I haven't really thought about that.
Yeah.
Runner 24 says 1, 2, or 3 in your mouth at one time, and the blend after dark starts. It's time for the blend.
Do we need to
There
turn
it
the lights
is.
down?
Runner, yes, we do, Courtney.
Can you turn the
Runner
lights
24
down?
has demanded that we do that.
Oh, wrong way.
Wrong direction.
Wrong one.
There it is. Oh yeah, after
dark.
Cuz says M&M's, Twix, and Reese's. He knows the deal. And Cuz is one of those guys that gives away full candy bar. He and Becky, I should say, give away the full candy bars.
That's very nice.
And I always say when we're giving out candy, because he lives.
I would go across the street. They got real candy bars.
We'll give you regular shit, but you need to go over there because he'll give you real candy bars. He's the man. I should say he. It's Becky too. Maddie says candy corn is so mid.
Aww.
Maddie also says Sour Mike and
Ike's.
Ike's.
I don't know that I've had Sour Mike and
Guys, I have played games before when I weighed 300 pounds, and I just put as many Mike and Ike's in my mouth as I could possibly fucking fit. I love those things, man.
They're delicious.
Sweet Cindy says Kyle Macy played for the Bulls, replaced by John Paxson. I did not know that. Kyle Macy later became the head coach at Morehead State. And he's a great free throw shooter. T. Roy says, yeah, come on in. Have plenty of candy corn and Walcott, Rickhouse Reserve. Pretty special evening.
Yeah, we can just take that shit down and hand it out to kids. So let's do that. That would be great. You know what? We should put bourbon down there and offer it to any of the parents that come by.
So, hey, would you like some?
I'll be like, hey, would you like some?
I will do that.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
We'll give them
That was a good idea.
We'll give them a little red cup rebellion.
Disrespectful.
Maddie's a slutty nurses. You know what the fucking funny part of that is, Maddie? I've asked you about this. I've asked you about this. I go, nurses are kind of hoey. And Maddie had no comment on that. But everybody knows that, Maddie.
Slutty nurse is disrespectful. Maddie, here's what it boils down to is that men want somebody scantily clad that will take care of all their needs, okay? So if it's a nurse, if it's a slutty teacher, if it is a slutty schoolgirl, which is a little creepy, but like if it's, those kind of things, they're looking for somebody that's going to take care of it.
What about a slutty MILF gilf that has a trust fund? Is that
a trust fund?
Is that too specific?
Fuck, I'm gonna find that girl.
Wait, you don't like girls?
Well, I mean, with a trust fund, we can negotiate.
You have a trust fund, basically.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, me.
Oh, I do?
Because I'm your great husband.
Oh, okay. Hirsch, you have a trust fund?
Let's see. Run 24 says candy corn for the few days around Halloween is solid.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't eat it any other time, but I think it's pretty good.
They tried to do like that candy corn like around Christmas. Like they're trying to spread it out. Like to not have candy corn, but like peppermint candy corn, but it looks like candy corn. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like red and green? And white,
red and green or red and white, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chipper says Jolly Ranchers are the great Zima enhancers.
Yes.
Of course, Jeffrey Lee, a big fan of that.
Yes.
You can just dump it in there.
Talk about something that'll rip a cavity out of your mouth, though.
No shit.
I mean, a filling.
I can remember in the early 80s when I was eating those fuckers, and I would like...
It would get stuck.
It would get stuck, and I didn't have fillings yet, so it wasn't a big deal, but fuck, I wouldn't do that now. I'd lose 2 teeth.
I know.
I have to suck on them now, Courtney. Dixie says, my wife missed Coach Leach so much. I'm not exactly sure the significance of that one, Dixie, because everybody misses him, I guess. Run 24 says, the mini Mr. Goodbar for the win, then the mini cups for second.
I do like the little minis at Halloween because, like, you can just pop one in your mouth and be happy.
The problem is that they go down easy, so like
you have to be cautious.
You can take down 6 to 10 in a hurry.
Cautious,
Maybe I'm speaking from personal preference there, but you can hit 10 of those without even really knowing what the fuck's going on. Like if there's a hot MILF or GILF walks into the bar, you just keep eating. You can take 10 or 12 down, and that's probably 600 calories right there.
Yeah, but you do have to like open each package, so it is a conscious effort.
That is
It's not
true.
like it's sitting there. It's out in a bowl.
That's going to take like 40 or 50 minutes of fucking to get those calories worked off.
Where did that come from? Yowzers.
Blake says watermelon and apple Jolly Rancher. That is 100%. That will be my top 2 right there. They have C4 energy drinks of those flavors that I absolutely love.
Interesting.
I am not familiar with energy drinks. As someone who has AFib, I got to stay away from those.
Yeah, that's true.
We came in second in our trivia competition the other night, and the winner, or we came in second, so we got a Starbucks gift card.
Cool.
They were trying to give it to me. I said, hey man, I have AFib. They go, you probably don't want that. By the way, we lost our trivia. The second time we lost our tiebreaker. Second time in a row. And here was the question. It was how many strings are on a standard harp? And the team who got closest to that won. And my team said they thought the answer was 10. And I said, it has a fuck ton more than 10, I promise you. And so we negotiated it up to 20.
And what is the correct answer, Joe?
The correct answer is 47. I always think about those bitches that have a big ass harp and they're like...
Yeah, but I didn't know it was that
I thought
many.
it was like 75 maybe. And he said he thought it was 10. I go, 10? Are we thinking about the same thing? Dude, the guitar is 6. Like, come on now. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Depends what kind of guitar.
That is true, like that fucking Timothy B. Schmidt Eagles guitar that has like the 12 or whatever. Cuz says Mike Leach on Planning a Wedding was also TV gold. I think it was Alyssa Lang, wasn't it, that he was telling that to? He said, well, you've agreed to have a wedding, so you've already messed this up. You should have just gone and eloped. But since you've already agreed to this, let's go through a few things. I'm glad Sweet City has my back on this, saying Mr. Goodbar is good.
Ooh, Don Proberdick brought up a good one there. A whatchamacallit.
Been a while since I've seen one of those.
I've not seen that in like little
Wait,
form.
are those still going?
Yes, I've definitely seen them in the stores. Still
Really?
have the brown wrapper with like the red and yellow and orange writing on it. Yep, see right there. They still have that. But I've never seen a little one. I've never seen like a mini version of that.
I think I have.
But here's the thing, the whatchamacallit, like that is something that goes down in like 3 bites though.
So check this out, Don, a little bit, something you didn't know. So it was introduced in 1978, the whatchamacallit was. But then in 1987, they changed the formula to include caramel, peanut butter, peanut flavored crisp, and a great chocolate taste. Previously, it had just been peanut butter crisp and a thin layer of chocolate.
The caramel does it though. That's
So
the
in 87 is, caramel is what I think of a whatchamacallit. So yeah.
A score is amazing too. A score is amazing too.
Who
That is
fuck
a
said
great
that?
one. He did. Don Propper. Yes.
I don't even know what a score is. Is that like a...
It is
like
a
Heath bar
hard
kind?
toffee. Yeah, it's like hard toffee with a dark chocolate on it.
So it's like the Kirkland version
It's
of,
good. No,
of
it's
Heath
good.
Bar?
It's good.
Don says Snicker, Butterfinger, Milky Way, Baby Ruth equals year-round candy bars, LOL. For me, the year-round candy bar for me would be Payday, but I don't know as though you see those on Halloween.
Payday. Yeah.
Payday with the fucking peanuts on the outside and they're salty, and then you get that nougat in the middle.
Yeah.
Fucking, you love nougat. You told me earlier today you love nougat.
I love nougat. Love creamy nougat.
That's what I'm talking about, girlfriend. You look really cute in that t-shirt. You look really cute in that
Shut
t-shirt.
up.
I did. I thought you looked
Shut
really
up.
good. Okay. Chipper says, give me Swedish fish and I'll hit you. With the
Yes.
Cotton Bowl in 05, I guess it was after the 05 season, so 06, I guess. They had a fucking table full of just candy at the Cotton Bowl. And of course, Jay, I wasn't at 315 then. I was probably at like 265. And that was the first time I'd ever seen Swedish fish.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck they were. I'd never seen them.
Ugh, there's nothing tasty about Swedish fish.
It's
I
kind
can't
of like
believe they're...
it's like a gummy, basically.
No, but it has no taste. It has no taste. It's like that wax shit you were talking about eating the
Oh, it's
Coca-Cola
better than
bottle
that.
stuff.
Well, my friend Troy Johnson, who was a sports writer at the time, now he works at Auburn as a PR guy. He went crazy. But he was like, oh my God, Swedish fish. Blah, 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 blah. You know, he was fucking plowing them. And I was like, goddamn, like, I don't know.
Root beer barrels. What the hell is that?
I don't
even
know
what
about that,
is.
Chipper.
I don't know what that is.
Are you talking about the video game where you root beer tapper? Is that what you're talking about, Big
I'm
Daddy?
guessing it must be some kind of hard candy or something.
Brandon H says Swedish fish are one of the all-time greats. There you go, Courtney. You're shitting on Brandon.
They're awful.
And Brandon has been very supportive. Why are you doing this to him?
Well, he can be supportive, but I think they suck.
He says, I think the bucket of ramen idea, 1 scoop per person. Interesting.
What is gross, Maddie?
I went trick-or-treating in Louisville around 1984. And I was over by Wagoner High School.
I know we had this discussion, and you did not have your UNICEF box, you said.
I don't
'Cause
even know
you
what
were
the
not a true-
fuck that is.
You were not a true, compassionate, caring person.
Hey, thanks for hijacking my story.
and didn't have a UNICEF box. I want you to look up a UNICEF box.
I don't. No, I don't.
I want you to look it
I'm
up.
not going to do it.
I think you need
The
to look it up.
internet's not working. I went trick-or-treating around Wagoner High School,
Mm-hmm.
and this chick, we rolled up to her house, and she probably wasn't from Louisville, and she poured a scoop of Rice Krispies in our fucking bag. Like, not a bag. Like, she literally just poured them in, like, and so when we get home, and we're going through all the candy, because my dad wants to go through it, you know, to make sure it doesn't
make
have
sure
any-
there's
He
no...
goes, what is all this Rice
needles in
Krispies?
it.
I go, I don't know. Some bitch put that stuff in there.
yeah, I'm sure that's what you said.
I probably did. I got slapped in the face.
Remember, everybody thought that putting razor blades and apples...
Yeah, has that even happened? Like that,
and
that
like
seems fake to me.
needles and candy, and our parents had to check it all.
It's like how they do about stranger danger. Like 98% of abductions are from people they know, right?
True.
So stranger danger is a bullshit.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit, man.
Well, it's not bullshit to a child. Stranger danger is a real thing. Come in the infant A classroom during the day. They will scream their fucking heads off if they see you. A slutty bus driver, as long as she's slutty.
Technically, since Courtney used to drive the bus, you could be a slutty bus driver.
That is true.
In which case, I would be a big fan. Particularly when you wear t-shirts or your boobies are tied against them.
Oh my God.
Why? I'm just telling you the truth. Chipper says, Brandon, it's crazy how different candy tastes can be. That is true.
That is true.
There's different kinds of sugar.
I mean, I guess so.
Dixie says she loves candy as much as he did.
My phone is too archaic to add someone. Oh, I don't think you can add somebody on here. Maybe I'm wrong.
I have seen people do it, and I have not been able to figure it out myself. So I don't know. I used to jump on. It's been almost 3 years. I looked this up the other day. Did you know it was 3 years ago I did the last G-Pits?
Doesn't surprise me.
That means the last time that I spoke a single word to Neil McCready was 3 fucking years ago, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I used to jump in their chat and try to at people, and I could never get it to work out.
Smarties
Cousins
are good.
I do like some Smarties for nostalgia's
We give
sake.
those out at school.
That's like the little
little
discs. You get a disc at like 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
those
give
are
those
pretty
out.
good. Those are just like straight up powdered sugar, right? Like, just like,
It's like a little pill of sugar.
Madison says, I think you have to be on a computer to add someone. I can't do it either,
Oh,
Mike. I didn't know Maddie was on her phone. Pretty cool.
Interesting.
I thought Maddie would be on her 75-inch TV and her brand new Mac Pro Studio Mini M4 Triple.
I don't think so.
Don Proper Dickens says,
Chico.
No, he's talking about Chick-a-Stick. Chick-a-Stick is like
I don't even know what the fuck
like,
that is.
It's like a Butterfinger with no chocolate. So it's just that orangey.
Ugh.
No, it's fucking good. It's
Boston
pretty
baked
good.
beans, no.
I remember those. Those are good.
No.
Log cabins.
Big pink peanut-looking candies. They were called
Circus
elephant
peanuts.
circus peanuts. Yes.
I
No,
thought they were
nobody
orange.
likes
I
them.
thought they were orange.
Nobody likes that.
Weren't they
You're
orange?
he's just making shit up.
Yeah,
Nobody
he's
likes
just pulling shit
that.
out.
Come on now.
He's pulling shit out.
So here's
But
the
Chico
thing.
sticks, I would definitely hit, man.
Those aren't things that you can actually get like on Halloween. Though.
Probably not. You might. I think back in the day, you got Boston baked beans, and they came in a little package that were like red bricks. Yeah.
Probably still have that shit.
Mr. Mom is wise. He says, I tell my kids to watch the number of energy drinks. That
Yes,
shit will
you
fuck
don't need
you
to
up,
blow
man.
yourself up with that shit. Just
You
like
can actually
vaping.
overdo it on that stuff. T-Roy says, all right, good night, everyone. Have to split. Happy Halloween. T-Roy,
Happy Halloween.
thanks for jumping in with us, bro. Looking forward to
Yes.
seeing you the next time.
I need to know if anybody on here has a costume for tomorrow night. Like, is anybody already planned out? Jay has already shared with you previously what his costume is going to be. Does anybody else have a costume planned out for tomorrow?
Yeah, big costume. I
Yeah,
bet
I'd love
Chip
to
Chip
know.
might be costuming. He's gonna go as the lead singer of Ween. Mm-hmm. True story. I've always had a problem with Tootsie Roll Pops. You're eating this apple, blue, raspberry, grape candy, and then chocolate. He's talking about like Tootsie Roll Pops because they're similar to a blow pop, but a blow pop makes more sense.
I've never gotten Tootsie Roll to taste like. I don't think it's really like chocolate. I don't know what it is.
Well, I would agree with the chocolate. It's pretty much chocolate,
don't
right?
know.
Isn't a Tootsie Roll basically chocolate?
I don't know, but it's not real chocolate. Like, if I'm going to say I want something chocolate, I would never go to a Tootsie Roll.
The temptation for me on a Tootsie Roll Pop is I just have a hard time. I just got to
You can't get all the licks to get to the center,
No, I
just
wanna
like the little
fucking
owl
bite it.
told you to.
Because when you get that first bite, it just jizzes all in your mouth, and it's fucking amazing, man.
So,
Straightest thing I've said all day.
red, you had cherry, orange, grape. They had a chocolate one. They did have a chocolate one. I love me.
What did you think about Dum Dums that had nothing in the middle?
Dum Dum was too small.
Yeah.
I need something bigger. in my
I know
mouth.
you did. I figured you did. Yeah. Remember they used to have the question mark flavor, and everybody would speculate
Oh,
about what
yes,
it was, and it's
They'd
like
always,
purplish.
Didn't it have a joke on the inside or something? Didn't they always have jokes on them?
You're a joke. Maddie
Laffy
says.
Taffy's a good one.
Maddie says there's a girl that comes and plays the harp in our ICU sometimes. It's nice.
Oh, I bet it is.
I bet she's got 47 strings on that bitch.
Count her strings next time, Maddie. Make sure she's not cheating.
Harps are so angelic. I can't argue with that, Mike. And Chip Chip says a score is a Heath bar.
Close to it, yeah.
Blake prefers the Reese's Pieces over the Cups. Interesting, Blake. I hadn't even thought about Reese's
I
Pieces
don't
since
like
E.T.
Reese's Pieces.
They would be
like
good,
them.
though. Those are good. You still get the delicious stuff. Dixie says, have you tried freeze-dried candy?
Yes.
Actually, our friend Colleen, who we haven't seen on the show in a
Sent us
while, but hopefully she comes
Freeze-dried
back.
Skittles.
She did send us some freeze-dried
Yeah.
Skittles, and although it's hard on your teeth, it's fucking delicious,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Dixie Viper, yes.
Heath Bar Blizzard.
I love
Hey,
the Heath Bar Blizzard.
You told me you got to have some of this, and I was like, I'm skeptical as fuck, and I ate it, and it was
so good.
that's probably what I would get if I went.
Yes.
I don't know if I would eat a Blizzard now, though. I mean, I'm watching my waistline.
Waistline.
Mr. Mom says, give me a Snickers Lily Way.
I think Milky Way.
Milky Way, okay. Or a Payday. I love Paydays, man.
Maddie, you can't comment because you told me that you were not going to get any Halloween candy. And you now live in an apartment complex with little kids. You need to have candy.
Yeah, for real.
And not only that, you have a Ring camera, so they can push that little button and you can have a little cute little princess waiting for you.
Wow, there we go. I think I can share that. Wait, oh my God, did I get all these chats? Oh, here we go. I just want to say, Chipper, this is relevant to what we're talking about. Chipper sent this along. His daughter made him a jack-o'-lantern, and that's the Ween. That is the Ween logo. That is what their logo looks like. So when I joked that Chip was going to go as the lead singer of Ween, he is a fan of them.
There you go.
There you go. That's pretty cool. I like that. My daughter didn't cut me shit.
Oh.
Mike says, would you rather have a harp at your funeral or a bagpipe?
Bagpipe.
How about a guitar?
How about a, what's it called? What's it called in New Orleans? The line dance, what's it called?
Great.
Front line, no, what's it called?
I don't know.
Seventh line? Sixth, what is it called? Oh, I feel so bad,
You're so
Cheryl.
over my head here.
You know what I'm talking about? They march down the street during the funerals.
I know
with
what you're
the,
talking about, but like
Seventh line?
I just called them like a
called.
band or something.
Yeah, but
Don says, Jay, I'm not kissing up. Payday is the #1 bar. I'm carrying for the sake of convo. I'm carrying on for the sake of convo, but I promise I will carry a Payday to the register and eat it on the way to the truck.
There you go.
It's the nougat and the salt from the fucking peanuts. It's
just
unbelievable.
No.
So good, and I'm surprised that more people are not cultured enough to know that shit's really good. Detlef says Swedish Fish are Sour Patch Kids without the good sour part.
No.
That's probably true.
Swedish Fish don't have any taste.
No, they do.
None.
They have some.
No, they don't.
They have some. Adults aren't putting their food drugs in kids' candy. LOL.
I know, right?
I know.
Like,
That was the thing. But remember, they used to, like in Tulsa, I can say anyway, they used to be like, we'll x-ray your candy. You could go.
Yes,
and they would
yes.
x-ray your candy. I was like, fuck this, man. Brandon says, I miss G-Pit, sad face.
Oh,
Also running 24 says 3 years. Yeah, I looked it up. It was 2022.
bottle caps. That's an interesting one. We had a friend who told us about a candy salad. And the candy salad that he made
Spelled it correctly, Mr. Mom. Thank you.
was out of all hard candy. So it was runts and
It was Jason Morgan.
runts and
Nerds.
nerds and it was just the banana parts of the runts or something. Anyway, and his candy salad was always hard candy, so it could sit out on the counter. Kind of interesting. I'd considered that, but the bottle caps reminded me of that.
Running 24 says Boston baked beans at Halloween. What the fuck is that? It's like a candy. I know it sounds like it's something that would be like moist and wet, but it were like little. They look like Raisinets, but they weren't Raisinets.
Yeah.
But they came in a box that was like looked like red bricks. They're all right, man.
Show a picture of it. I'm sure there's one there.
Well, you have to talk while I look this up.
But yeah, so Boston baked beans, man. I never liked them. They were gross. I don't even know if they still have them, but
Yeah, dude.
You can still get them.
They apparently
That's
do have
exactly what it still looked like right there. Is that
them. Let me see if they have a Halloween version.
that's it right there.
They have like a smaller box.
Yeah, those are baby boxes right there.
Where? Right here?
Up there, go scroll up right there. That little tiny thing right there.
Where?
That's it.
Right here?
Jay, it's the same thing. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying.
Anyway.
Sorry, guys. I gotta pull the pictures over. All right, here's what these Boston baked beans look like in the.
But I would love to know what the descriptor is. Candy coated peanuts.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I didn't know they were peanuts.
I mistakenly described them as. I forgot what I called them. What's with the raisins in the chocolate oven you get a movie theater?
Raisinets.
Yeah, I said they look like Raisinets, but they're not.
Chip says Bitto honey, man, that was something nasty. When you get that, I would throw that shit out when I wasn't.
Nah, I would chew on that bitch. I would chew on that bitch.
Whoppers are delicious.
We keep drinking malted milk.
But the best is Milk Duds.
Courtney loves
That
Milk
was,
Duds.
and even the Halloween one, because the Halloween size you get 3 or 4. You don't know. It's like a bonus one when you open that up and you get 4 of them in there. Yeah, and you just knock that shit back in your mouth. It's amazing. I should have put those on there. Definitely should put Milk Duds on there. I didn't think about that.
Cassidy Pieces night night, y'all. I'm keying Forever Young on the classic. Hopefully Ashley Daniels gets us into field goal position. At least 5 drives to pull out the win Saturday. Peace and hair grease. We do have the Breeders' Cup Classic is going to take off at 5:30ish, 5:40ish on Saturday. So I will be watching live before I go on stream.
Who are we going to bet on?
Well, let's see. So with Sovereignty scratch, that means we've got Journalism. We've got Sierra Leone, who's the returning champion. We've got Forever Young. We've also got Nevada Beach, who's kind of an up-and-comer that didn't run.
We'll have to see. We got to do it. We got to do an exacta box. Win you some money.
Yeah, he had a whole fucking trifecta that he sent me earlier with like, he was like keying on this person. He was, it was crazy. I was like, damn, bro. Let's see. Brandon H says, I'm going as Brian Wilson. I'll get to be an asshole to everyone and also not talk to anybody I don't want to. He's got That's Beach good. Boys jokes. I like it.
Uncle Herschel from Cracker Barrel. Okay.
Mrs. Chip Chip is CEO stuffed in a barrel. I'll send pics for next week. Maybe I want to bake some biscuits to give
Nice.
out.
That's nice. I like it.
I was reading a story yesterday. They said that the whole Cracker Barrel hubbub on social media was a function of bots.
Really?
That there really wasn't a lot of true
interesting.
Anger about it.
You and I were just talking about today about how AI is just going to fuck with so many things.
Let's see. Chipper
Second
says,
line.
Thank
Thank you, Ruben. I couldn't remember what it was
Second
called.
line.
Yes.
I have no idea. I know what you're talking about, but I didn't know that had a name. Brandon says cocaine line. Chip Chip says chocolate covered payday is difficult to find. Do they still make it?
Never heard of it.
I've never seen that. I've never experienced that. The ones I've gotten have always just had the peanuts on the outside. Mr. Mom says, I've been to way too many military and law enforcement funerals. I cry like a second grade schoolgirl when I hear taps or Amazing Grace on bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
Well, that would get me.
Yeah, you know, that's how Queen Elizabeth was awakened every single morning when she stayed in Scotland.
I didn't know that.
She had one man who would come out and play the bagpipes at sunrise for her outside her window.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And
although she should, for all the service that he did, she should have at least pulled up her shirt once.
Maybe she did. You never know.
When she was like 40.
She might have been a little, she might have been a little sassy out there.
She wasn't ever hot, but she might have had a nice pair of titties. I don't know. Mike says Bit of Honey is vastly underrated.
No Bit of Honey.
Miss Maddie says Milk Duds.
Yes, Milk Duds for the win.
Courtney and Maddie love Milk Duds, but I could pass.
The problem with Milk Duds is that, particularly in the summertime, if you are going to pick up a box of Milk Duds, you have to shake it around and make sure it hasn't all melted in the truck before it got there and it's like one big clump. Because that's gross.
Mike says, "Are we sure that you guys aren't
true.
Aren't AI?"
I mean, definitely.
No.
This is what AI would create for sure.
What a fussy, bitchy school mom.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like you though. You're pretty cool. Don says, never seen a chocolate payday, but I trust Chip Chip because he likes ween. That's the straightest thing Don said all day. I've never heard of not only have I not seen one, I've never heard of a chocolate covered payday. I feel like that would be breaking.
I mean, you can probably get it on Amazon.
That's breaking the armistice of a payday.
Yes. One of the presenters today, when I went in and I saw her, and she was very, she was so well spoken. She was very well spoken. Knew exactly what she was talking about. Didn't stumble over her words. And was very attractive.
The family's
and
going
I said,
places.
Jay would think this chick's cute.
Did you get a picture?
So I'll have to show you a picture later.
Oh, you do have one though?
Yeah.
Is her family going places?
It might be.
Let's see. Don says Milk Duds is what you get at the movies. Yeah, that's the only place I would eat.
Milk Duds is what you get before you go to the movies. So you go to Walgreens and pay $2 for them and put them in your purse. Yeah. So that when you get to the movie theater, you can eat them. I
don't even like doing that, but when we went to see Weapons, what was that 2 or 3 months ago? Mm-hmm. She goes, "Oh wait, I gotta wait for a loud moment in the movie," and then it's loud. And she goes, like, Courtney's such a cheater. She's taking in fucking drinks and shit.
I know. I'm gonna buy the popcorn.
I actually support.
I'm gonna buy the popcorn there, but I'm not gonna get my. I'm not gonna pay for the.
Hey Don, check this. Hold on, Don. Chipper sent me a picture on the Twitter on the chatter.
Oh my goodness!
There it is.
I have never seen that. Wow.
That could be ChatGPT. Not that Chipper did this, but somebody else did, because I've never seen this, bro.
Well, I'm sure that Amazon will allow you to buy it. I'm sure it will. Amazon will let you buy
Chocolatey payday. I mean, I feel like my life has changed here, because I don't. Don, how do you feel about this, bro? Because I always felt like, as a payday enthusiast, that I was rejecting chocolate. I was taking a stand against big chocolate.
That's the snack size too, Jay. You can give that shit out for Halloween.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be here in an hour.
It'll be here Saturday, November 1st. for you to give away to yourself. How about that, Jay? I had never seen that. This is only $34 for what Chip was showing.
Madison says milk duds make you chew, chew, chew.
That is true.
Gets those jaw muscles going.
It's like the heifers.
Just chewing the grass.
Chewing the grass and sitting there and following the fucking crowd, not doing anything worthwhile.
Brandon H says Bido honey equals new fillings.
True.
Yeah, it's definitely it'll stick to your teeth. I don't know that I've had a Bido honey lately.
Oh, no, I never liked those things. I'd throw that shit away. Were there certain candies that you would absolutely throw away, or certain things you would throw away after Halloween?
God, Brand, can you talk for a minute so I can get this this Sydney Sweeney picture? Have you seen this?
No, I was just wondering if there were any certain candies that everybody would throw away when they got them. Would definitely be a bit of honey for me. I'm trying to think of what else there would be. What the fuck is that?
Don't you start. Don't you fucking say a word about this angel, okay?
That is not an angel. It's fake as
By the way,
fuck.
why is the Google logo a Pac-Man? I love Pac-Man. The bunkers actually got me to where I'm like paying attention to Sydney Sweeney now.
Oh my god.
She's like
Please don't.
a third my age at this point. But
Yeah,
I'm trying
you
to
could
get
be your
one of these
grandfather.
pictures, man. What?
You could be your grandfather.
Look, I'm not trying to like, yeah, you know what I mean.
Are we like all under the illusion that these are real?
Oh, well, they look real to me here. Brandon, this is the picture that he was talking about.
How old is this chick?
I'm thinking 25-ish, something like that. Brandon says, did Sydney Sweeney look her best ever in that silver dress? Holy Moses. I feel like we could, like, is there something going on here? Like, is she wearing something under there? I don't think she's wearing a bra.
She is definitely not wearing a bra.
Anecdotal evidence suggests she's not wearing a bra, and she may not be wearing a whole lot else.
That's
But her
great.
waist, look how small her waist is.
Yeah, she's probably got that shit snatched up, Jay.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I like that.
We can
let's
take
see.
that picture down now. Thank
Why?
you. This is not the brain drain.
Okay, run it.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I am not interested in looking at chicks' nipples. It just isn't.
I'm interested in looking at chicks'
That's
nipples.
great, but no.
Run 24 says, what candy is the Tate household passing out tomorrow?
I don't know, Jay. What candy is the Tate?
Well, I saw the bowl. It's
Okay.
like Nerds. We got packs of Nerds.
We got Nerds,
like
and we got all the chocolate stuff.
Yeah,
we got the stuff that we're talking about. There's Payday. I mean, not Payday.
Hershey's
100 grand.
Hershey's chocolate bars, Mr. Good Bar.
M&M's, chocolate M&M's, Snickers. I had some Sour Patch Kids in there. We got some Runts, something I hadn't seen before, which was sweet tart ropes. So yeah.
Do you know what yogurt ropes are?
No, I don't yet, Jay.
Brandon says Payday is Jackson Arnold's favorite candy.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
Mr. Mom says chocolate Payday is George Washington Carver's response to Mounds versus Almond Joy. That's hitting close to home since we're so close to Tuskegee, bro. Cousin says old school Dum Dum Pops win in the trash.
Yes.
I asked you earlier about that, Courtney.
Yeah.
So it's like a Tootsie Roll without anything in the middle. There's no payoff.
So what did you throw away? Like what candy? Like we came home from Halloween.
Well, fucking licorice.
And you were like,
licorice went right in the trash.
yeah, any of that shit. Red, black.
Jelly beans don't really do much for me.
Any bubble gum? I threw that shit away.
That's out. Yeah, I would have thrown it away.
Yeah.
Unless you got some Big League Chew.
I ain't getting that.
Yeah.
Man, if we got the fun dip though, that was fucking awesome.
Boy, that would be a bonus.
The little fun
there.
duck, you get like the Halloween packs had there was just one.
You get the white stick?
You get one stick and you could open the one stick and it would always be like cherry. Oh boy, that was so good. That was like our version of cocaine.
I could see you really liking that. Jay, we don't have any of these candies until late tomorrow night when we raid the kids' bags that they brought home. 90% of the stuff we're talking about is tomorrow night only. You're 100% right.
Well,
I mean, I never would eat a Payday any other day of the year. I don't crave them. But
nobody gives out paydays though.
I'm going to get a Payday tomorrow.
You might get a payday, but you're gonna have to go buy it.
And all you got to do is lick it. Maddie says, you do know I'm 23, right?
What's that have to do with
I don't know what that has to do with anything about it.
About what?
Chipper says, gals we adore crossover.
Nope.
Courtney
not
got
happening.
upset.
I'm not upset.
You did. You seemed upset. Mr. Mom says, I like my women as I like my bacon. Thick.
You're a smart man, so.
What is it from Black Jeopardy? He said...
Chip has a very good point here.
Thin women, like...
What can you do with a thin woman?
Not a goddamn-
goddamn thing.
Chipper says, I will accept a dum-dum from a bank teller only.
Yes. When it would come back through the tube and there'd be a little sucker in there for you. Yes, that was so cool.
We didn't get those. We got the discs. It was like I'm thinking about like a green disc.
Yeah, and
with a little loop.
It's the loop. It's the child safety loop.
The child safety
Yes.
loop. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Puppy Luke and Ranger, who we better know is Norman C.
Oh.
So my wife said, what about Skittles? And I say, what about Starburst?
Oh, that's true.
I would take Skittles over Starburst.
I like a
personally.
Starburst, but like if you're gonna get Starburst at Halloween, they better give you like 5 or 6.
Oh, Madison says you were talking about Sydney Sweeney being young and hot.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Twizzlers, yes, would have thrown that shit away.
Yeah, I'm glad Mike's on board with that. Twizzlers.
Three
just,
Musketeers, toss that shit.
yeah, no nuts, right?
I would have tossed an Almond Joy too. Those things are nasty.
Well, that's got nuts though.
No, it's got Mounds and Almond Joy. No, I don't need that.
Yeah, you don't like coconut.
I like some coconut.
Wait a
not
minute.
that.
I try to. I thought you said you don't like coconut. And
Stop. Oh, did Penny lose?
there it is. Stephen Pearl spelled incorrectly with his first win over Anthony spelled correctly Hardaway. There you go.
Oh, Penny lost.
Auburn got
Good.
ahead in that game like real damn quick and just kind of
Having one more pour.
finished it off. I think Memphis had like 10 turnovers in the first 5 minutes, and I guess it was off to the races like that. Chipper says, I like fruit candies, but my empty calories are generally
Vanilla?
dedicated to chocolate items. Now I'm trying to quit. I would say my favorite candy of any candy anywhere, not Halloween, but just any candy, would be the fucking in Frankfurt when we stop at Rebecca Ruth's and they got those fruit. They look like fruit slices,
yes.
but they're actually
They're
like
like jelly.
they're like gel marmalade or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would do.
You love those.
I would do things that I would not want to put on tape for those.
Oh, Cody is talking about the big slab Jolly Ranchers, like the big ones.
Yeah, they used to have
It's like
those.
real thin. It looks like
Yeah,
it's similar to like a Laffy Taffy.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, those are good too.
I didn't know what to do with them though, because so when I get the little bricks, I know that I put them between my teeth and just kind of fuck with them, right? But on a big slab, you just gotta lick that bitch or something. You can't chew on it because he's still got a
True.
big ass thing on it.
That is true.
He's like
seen that in a
Skittles,
minute.
Mike and Ike's, 100 grand, and then a Baby Ruth, which Courtney
I would
was
not
thinking.
want a Baby Ruth.
Is not a Baby Ruth fan.
No.
And Brandon thinks that Sour Patch Kids is the number one.
Sour Patch Kids are just delicious.
And Don says we blowed out Memphis. Blah, 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 blowed out.
Have you ever gotten that giant thing of Sour Patch Kids? It's like a bag like this big and this tall, and it's resealable. That shit's awesome. Oh, have you ever had the large Sour Patch Kids? You know what I'm talking about? They're like this big.
I feel like you brought him home one time.
Yes, they're like this big. Those are delicious too,
You
because
like-
you like bite their head off, and
like
then
them
you eat
bigger?
the rest of the bit.
You like bigger the better. Right?
Well, I like to bite the head off and then just suck on the rest of it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You've been-
I'm about to invert here. Chipper says, I've had some of those fruit jelly candies that are great and some that are total ass.
Okay,
Yeah, these ones from
yeah.
Rebecca Ruth, which are like name brand, obviously. They're so good. There's like this little candy store. It's between Frankfurt and Lexington, but it's on Frankfurt Pike, but it's closer to Frankfurt, really. And it's been there since like 1940 or something. It's like a little white
they're
brick
the
building.
original bourbon ball candy.
And they, oh my God, they make the best ones you've ever tasted in your life. Mr. Mom says, I remember my sister giving my kids a blue and a green tube of Skittles and letting them eat the entire tube. She had to clean up blue and green puke from my mom's carpet. Yeah, I could see that being just an overdose.
Oh
Right?
yeah, just too much sugar.
Mike says, what about those caramels with the white stuff curled into a corkscrew? Courtney,
I
thoughts?
don't know what that is.
Caramels, the white
I
stuff.
don't know what that is. Rolos are good. The problem with Rolos is there's like 6 of them in a Rolos thing. And
Aren't they
it's
basically the
disappointing.
same as Milk Duds, though?
No, they're just softer.
It's like caramel with chocolate on the outside.
Yeah,
right?
they're softer. Yeah.
Let's see. Brandon, last name redacted H, says bite the head and suck the tail.
Yep.
Courtney, you good at that? Run 24 says we dared a kid to snort the sugar from the Sour Patch Kids that pool in the bottom of the bag once. Lucky that kid's not die on the bus ride home. Oh my god, dude, you can get people to snort anything. Our nephew, or is it cousin? I can't remember. Dylan.
Oh my! He's your nephew.
I gave him $20 to fucking snort the hot buffalo sauce from Rumors in Louisville. And
Yeah.
he fucking did it.
It was because we get the wings
just-
wet, and so there's a pile of sauce left at the bottom of the plate. Jay's like, "Hey man, why don't you snort that?" And he's like, "How much?"
$20.
Did
He
it.
said, okay.
And yeah,
I was like, he started
Probably.
coughing and choking and shit. I was like, you deserve this $20, bro. Brandon H.
Cuz is
says,
talking about Majescas. Those
he
are
says, Scott Woodward that is the AD at LSU, that the governor has been busting his ass going, you gave Jimbo all that money and he cashed out. You gave Brian Kelly all this money and cashed out. This guy's got to fucking go. And now he's fired. The AD fired by the governor, more or less.
good. Wow, interesting.
The LSU situation has gotten
It's messy.
hectic, man. It has
Messy.
gotten bad. down
Even
there.
Mike is like, "Man, do I need to get a ticket out of here?"
They said, I think it was Feinbaum today was quoting Saban to say that if they want to put a package together, I'd listen.
Oh my God, no!
I think he's bullshit.
Oh,
Dude, Miss Terry ain't gonna do that. Miss Terry said, "Back it up, Nick."
Miss Terry already said that they were enjoying retirement.
Cuz, yeah, and that matters. Cuz is the candy we had at Old Forester was awesome. It was
Yes, those
called
are Majescas.
Majescas.
Yes, it's like I can't even describe it. It's marshmallow and caramel. It's a marshmallow with like caramel over it. Those things are delicious.
Sounds
yes.
good. I don't remember that. Ravin says, I'm not sure why, but I think some of those fruit candies
Are just melted.
are just melted crayons with artificial flavoring.
It's possible.
You've had some bad ones, bro.
Fun dip.
Also, Big League Chew, which not necessarily Halloween, but that was on the baseball field when we used to play, man. 79 through 83. If you had a big sack of Big League Chew, you were the fucking man, dude. Grape was the best.
Ugh,
Put a big plug in.
nasty. That's okay. That's fine compared to the other stuff that other kids are doing.
Let's see. He says, what were those weird candies wrapped in orange wrappers and black wrappers? I don't know why, but they were good. I would never buy them. I know exactly what you're talking
I
about.
know what you're talking about. I don't know what they were either, but those went in the trash.
They were just like caramels, I guess?
No, they weren't caramels. They tasted like butt. I don't know what
okay,
they
that's
were.
great.
They were terrible. But yes, I totally remember those. I don't know what it was.
Mike says he listened to Louisiana Governor. He has a very weird accent, by the way. On Baton Rouge Radio today, and the LSU AD was toast. Courtney remembers people snorting pixie sticks and Smarties in middle school. You got to grind that shit up on the Smarties
The
tip.
pixie sticks are perfect for snorting, but I don't think that that's what they're intended for. Pixie sticks, you remember that? That was from Toddlers and Tiaras.
Well, just don't touch those. Like, that's just,
Yeah.
there's no way that's a good idea. Cousin says not going to happen. Talking about Coach Saban actually listening to offers from LSU, which I agree with. I think when Miss Terry says he ain't doing it, he ain't doing it. And that's all there is to it. Sweet Cindy says maybe the LSU AD sucked. You want a politician picking your next head coach.
I mean, at Auburn, it might not hurt. Hey, so at my conference, they're like, everybody put your hands together for the governor of Alabama. And we're like, oh, okay.
Is she here? Like,
And then she comes up on the screen, and I'm like, oh. Not that I was really that excited to see Meemaw, but like, Meemaw does really appreciate this program because it's like a shining star in Alabama.
she did a thing recently where she goes, I recently lost my partner, but I got a new one. And I said, here we go. She's finally going to come clean. And it was a dog.
It's a dog.
She had been married since like 1980 or something. Like, You think she's just been dating?
I think she's dating. Yeah, she's out. She's on Tinder.
You love that time when she was at a press conference and she burped.
Oh, I love it. No, my favorite was her last political commercial when she says, "I got my lipstick. I got my handbag. I got my lipstick. I got my cell phone, and I got my gun."
Oh, she don't even know. She's like, look at me shoot it. Like, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
No, it wasn't.
Brandon Hughes says, trust me, snorting pixie stick doesn't work. Suspiciously specific on that one. Chipper says peanut butter almost. Talking about the black and orange.
Yes. Those things were nasty, man.
Hey, good eye on that, Norman. See, if you hadn't said that, I would have forgotten those forever, I think. Blake says Meemaw needs to retire.
Meemaw.
Well, Coach Tuberville's going to get that job here shortly.
Oh my God.
Mike says, is she a lesbian? I mean, I'm not trying to break news here on the bourbon blend, but I suspect that she probably is, right? She hadn't been married since early 80s.
That doesn't necessarily mean that she's a lesbian.
All right, have you been married since the 80s?
I would just say the pantsuits give it away.
I've seen you in pantsuits. And I know you're not gay.
Jay, that was 80s, or not early 90s attire.
I didn't even know you in the 80s.
Shut up. Leave me alone.
Okay. Let's see. Brandon says Governor Tuberville should rename BAM the University of West Vance.
Oh my God.
And Don says he's just over Meemaw. It's time.
Poor Meemaw.
I feel like she's been the governor for like 25 years.
Yes, because she came in because we had to boot him because he was busy on the jet feeling some titties and taking the other chick.
The girl was
downtown.
pretty hot relative to his wife, though.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Also, I found out on Reddit that she was shaved.
Shut up.
I don't know if Reddit's right or not.
Shut up.
I'm just telling you what I read. Don says, dang, don't plant those images in my mind. Y'all nasty.
Y'all nasty.
Blake says, I hate politics. Same. We both really
Yes.
do. But the state of Alabama makes me glad I don't live there.
True.
Hey, man, Alabama's a great place to live, just in a general sense. But I don't know. Meemaw is not great.
We got some jacked up shit, though. But thank God for Mississippi.
I know. At least our education's 49th, right? Mr. Mom says that AJ has a hot wife. Wait, did he end up marrying that chick?
Yes.
AJ McCarron's, wasn't his mom hot too?
I don't know.
I think she was.
Well, no more pictures of hot people on here, okay? Thank you.
Well, can I put a picture of you up?
No.
I already put a picture of you with the Crosby jersey. Sorry, you want me to go
Shut
back
up.
and scrub it?
Shut up.
All right, we getting to be about that time, Miss Courtney. It's
About
almost
that
10
time.
o'clock. It's getting to be that time. Let's see. A great question here from Chipper. It says, is Meemaw going to be the first Alabama governor in recent history to not go to jail after their term? Don Sigelman, Robert Bentley. We've definitely had a few. And Cuz says Brent Musburger was infatuated with A.J. McCarron's girlfriend, who was Catherine.
Creepy.
Whatever it was. Yeah, he's like way older than us. Let's see. Don says the last few minutes of these blends, when everybody is tore up, is just incredible. Need an after party.
Oh, Raven. Ouch. Is she done renovating the prisons?
Brandon says I was on board with McCarron's mom. She's a fine, outstanding woman. She's not the hottest football mom we've ever seen, because I think that would be Jake Fromm's mom. Luke Fromm.
Hey, Raven, there's a great documentary out on Netflix right now about the beautiful part of Alabama prisons. Yes.
Yeah, this is Jake Fromm's mom. If you don't mind me showing, Courtney. You said no more hot girls on the show, but I just thought you might be okay with this girl because she's nice. Isn't she friendly? You can just tell.
Those are definitely aftermarket.
Would you call
add-ons.
those pistol tits?
No, because those are not real.
They're
Pistol
pointing-
tits are real.
Oh, I thought they could be fake.
No, pistol tits are teeny tiny A cups that point straight out. Those are not pistol tits because that is an aftermarket add-on.
Okay, fair enough. You seem to get really upset about it.
I do. When your tits at that age are on your shoulders, they are not real. They're not real. It's impossible. It is impossible. They hang low.
Okay.
If gravity takes hold.
I'm good. I think you have a great.
Oh
one.
my God, Brandon! No, don't say that. I remember that. That's
Governor Bentley said, "I want to touch your boobies."
Oh my God! And his wife had all those recordings. Oh my God!
And Sweet City reminds us that Brent Musburger started as a sports guy in Chicago CBS News. I didn't know that. That's very good. Chipper says that's very supportive. And it's very nice. All right, guys, we'll probably wrap it up there.
All right.
You guys have been amazing tonight. Another amazing show.
Of course.
We had the best chat and all the. The brain drain's great, but I think the chat and the bourbon blend is the best.
Of course.
Yeah, 100%. So I guess we're going to wrap it up there, guys. Thanks for hanging. Mr. Mom calls them chesticles.
There you go.
I like that. I've called them that.
Breastises.
Breastises.
Boobage.
We're going to check you guys next week, right? We don't have anything going on
Yeah,
next
we
week,
should be.
right? Yeah, we're good to go next week. So Hopefully you guys. Oh, Mike says he's going to volunteer to assess From's mom's boobs.
There's nothing.
That's really nice.
There's nothing to assess because
That is so generous of you, Mike.
Yeah.
And also, Runner24 just calls them fun bags.
Breastises, titties.
All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. We are going to wrap it up there. Thanks for hanging. We'll see you guys next Thursday. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars.
Cheers.